eventually. Ugh. Yeah. The band couldn't make it today, so I'm all lonely and blue. I think I'm gonna kill myself, 'cause without my band, I suck. Looks like we got half the band here. Oh, we got 2/3. It's good enough.
Constantly having to go back to the restroom. It was dog shit. I couldn't go to sleep because there was like a mild gurgling in my stomach. That wasn't too bad, but I definitely the restroom definitely helped.
Yeah,
and I just kept being like that all night. Fuck, this is crazy.
What did
It had to be the sugar.
What was it?
I ate too much candy. Do you know those little Mambo candies?
Mambo. What are they?
They're called Mambo.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
They're basically little like high chews, like fruit chews.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
it.
And it was just like, a bunch of fruit freaking chews.
Yeah, I just ate too much. They're not like gummies. They're like almost like Starburst, but less sweet 'cause it's Mexican.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, type stuff. I think it was that because I ate fine. I ate like beef, bread, and
solid,
and some fish, onion rings. We're gonna shit.
You kept the only things I couldn't care about.
Not bad.
Actually fixed the hi-hat too.
Really? I was seeing that it does clamp now and go up. I have a little bit of motion with it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Very nice. Let's go. That's cool.
Not bad. Little warm
Not
up.
bad.
Little warm up-arino.
I like it. That was a fun one.
Like I like try and listen to it and see like, okay, sound's off. Let me check. Is it off? And like, oh, it is.
It's
And then-
it's good practice. The reason I never got decent at that, well, I feel like I can be decent when, you know, at a tune
Because
by
you played
ear.
it for so much that like it will like eventually you'll catch some things like, oh yeah, like,
It does. It does.
like
but-
this sounds off.
But I'm not as reliable as a tuner. That's the only, and I rely on it a lot, you know. But that's the only way you train your ear, by practicing.
I just like being able to do it just because like I get fucking annoyed having to wait to use the thing. Like you know, like to always have to use it. Like, like I gotta figure it out sometime. Because sometimes I have a guitar without a tuner. What am I gonna do? And it's like, yeah, like sometimes close enough is sometimes good enough. I mean,
It is.
But yeah, we're playing with like, yeah, multiple people other than just yourself and whatever. It would be better if everybody's a lot more aligned. That's what I've noticed. The close enough is good for just you, but
Yeah, if you're in tune with yourself, that's cool. But if you,
yeah, you have to have some agreed upon tunage with the other guy.
or else things start getting a little messy.
It's wonky.
have to check that one out. It sounds real good though.
Yeah, dude, we get exploding. Some new shit. Guess what? We're gonna have new songs already by the end of this.
Dude, Dimin Son.
Yeah,
It's a really
yeah.
good one. I really like it.
I almost got to the main part of it too.
Dude, it's taxing. It's like another it's like fuck. It's like bees, right? It's taking the hardest bees chord that's there, this one. That's like the hardest bees chord, and then moving it.
Yeah.
And then adding little licks, and
then we could do like a halftime
it's
or
real
something.
That's
what I was gonna say. We could chill.
I'm doing it on both of these strings, dude. I'm hitting. It's hard, but the stamina's working up. That's gonna be a fucking good one.
And then we'll do like a slower. So instead of we'll do like a double time. Yeah, we could do like a little slowish part of it.
It starts to sound like a King Cruel thing.
Yeah.
Slow it down.
Dude, yeah, I was trying to learn some of his songs the other day. I was like, God damn it, we do the same fucking chords. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, seriously.
Yeah. He uses either basic chords or
jazzy.
the chords that we use.
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit jazzies.
Exactly. He just has a couple more
these
jazzy
are jazzy
ones.
chords. We just call them these chords.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, those extra diminished ones. And he just has a couple more, like, where it's like a full bard. Or was it?
Oh, I know that one. Yeah, that's
yeah,
like,
it's like a basic.
But that's also just this, that's just a jazzy form of a major chord.
Yeah, it's like a what is it? A major 7th, 9th, or some crap.
I think it's a major 7th.
It's a major 13th.
Or is it the 9th?
I want to start giving people bad advice or wrong information. Like when we were giving that chick on Twitch, like the stupid chess moves
That's
or advice.
Funny,
dude. Oh, I'm gonna clip that one also because there's so many little clips I like editing. I guess even though it's so taxing, but it's like we find a lot of stupid little moments. Like God damn, like we're retarded.
That's
but
why people
this is
pay
funny.
an editor.
Yeah,
because like it's a lot of work, bro. But
going over your own shit, your own conversations.
We are doing a lot of work here that is really good.
I like it.
Yeah,
it's just fun. It's interesting. At the end of the day, I like it.
If only there was another editor that wasn't us.
But I wouldn't be able to trust them honestly. Like I'm seeing at this point, like I have to do it myself to show them. Yeah, to show them like what I'm doing. I can give them references, but I need to see.
Or they would need to be. The way it would be like an editor would need to be in the room with us, and then like talk about the entirety of the fucking show to even get what the fuck's going on, to get the image that we want, all that stuff. It's artistic. That's why they're paid a lot, you know?
It's true. You would think like, oh, why is this guy getting paid $300-400?
Yeah. Like the guy, like Stankrat has an editor that's like dedicated to Stankrat. Pays him like full time, you know? It's like Snoop Dogg's blunt roller.
And then seeing like, yeah, exactly.
And even the whole community knows the editor. And if like anything's off, they'll call out the editor and like by name. You know, they know him. He's a different personality, a separate.
You need to have like at least somebody else to be able to that gets what you're doing.
People
that
almost
likes
feel like the editor could ruin Stankrat's content. I mean,
oh yeah,
that's the whole community. People
editing,
know this.
yeah, it's a huge fucking thing. You know, you gotta That's why even like David Lynch would say, whenever you're doing shit in the old school, even whatever, you always insist on final cut. Like the director, you gotta have final cut because yeah, you're the ultimate editor, and it'd be fucked up. You let some studio executive or whatever give some arbitrary reason. Oh no, cut that out. That's a little too much, or this or whatever, and it's like altering your vision. You gotta always be sure that you at least have the final eyes of like the ultimate arbiter of the editing. You have to. If you don't, then it's like. It's too far beyond your purview.
It's true.
Get out of here, Jeremy. You're gonna get killed, bro.
I know.
Go away.
All Jeremy needs to do is stay in a corner and eat the bugs. Don't venture out too far. It's dangerous.
He's been like back here the whole time. He's just been jamming out though. I thought we would have scared him away with the sound, but he's extreme. He's an extreme guy.
He's Jeremy.
This is like the third Oh, okay, you see. All right, I was going to put him on camera. He's camera shy.
Where the fuck did he go?
Jeremy left. Jeremy's gone. We're going to see Jeremy next time. Who are we talking about? Jeremy? You'll have to keep tuning in to find out.
Keep tuning in on next week's episode.
I was going to say, you're going to find out today? Are you going to find out tomorrow? Are you going to find out next month? You don't know. You got to keep checking every single day.
We'll have Jeremy.
Yeah, Jeremy's cool. Jeremy's been a while. He's come through a couple of incarnations already. Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah. We'll find out today. Whoops. Got him. Oh yeah. Probably away from the feet area would be good.
My hand's giving out on me a little bit here, man. I'm noticing I can't play for longer than a couple minutes.
Yeah,
like, really hard.
get it on some ice. You gotta do some stretches.
I do, or you know what? My trick is always turn up the bass.
Oh,
turn
yeah.
up the bass, play lighter.
Oh yeah. You don't have to play as hard.
Honestly, fuck it, I'll do that.
Are you already turned up on everything?
I'm negative 15 dBs.
Oh, no wonder.
Yeah. But now that I'm here, I tune down. Sick ass ending right there.
Nigga, guitar brought to you by who the fuck? Lions Guitars. Who the hell makes
Dude,
it?
I swear to God, that guitar
Lion.
still sounds so great.
By Washburn. Oh,
And
Washburn.
that's an
makes it.
interesting spot to end too. Just on Sisyphus. I guess usually, because the chord would be this to end on, right?
What, up here?
It's on Sisyphus. Because I'm doing. And then, boom. That kind of sounds like the definite end. But what I did was I ended here.
I do the dissonant one. Yeah, it's
I did
like
right
I was gonna
behind
say
it,
it's the
dissonant.
bees, the whatever.
Yo, we both dropped the one. That's great.
I'm telling you, it's the diminished. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be, I guess.
Yes.
That's like in old school guitar stuff. Like you would have, like, you know, you skip one, and it gives you that extra crunchy.
It's
But I
true.
found out, like, yeah, if you just skip a string and then, you know, you move it around, and it just has this extra weird, fucked up thing that I don't know. It
Yes.
scratched a certain thing in my brain a little differently.
It's great.
I just kept following that. I don't know. It might be it. I probably just have like a tumor, and I'm just like it just feels good. It erases the tumor when I'm like playing fucked up, just like. That might be it. Like, I'm doing it because I need to do it. I'm not
It's
doing it to
probably
sound
it.
cool
Yeah,
at
yeah.
all. It's entirely functional, practical.
It feels good.
There's a reason I'm doing it.
I like it. And same here, little dissonance.
Yeah, like
Man, I found myself listening to jazz 97.1 the other, or 91.7.
oh man, I've been actually wanting to.
KRTU.
The past 2 days, I was actually thinking that.
I was playing chess, bro.
I
Just
gotta check
playing
it out.
And man, I actually came across And it was all by the same guy. They were having like a radio hour of this one dude, a jazz guy from South Texas, right? What the fuck was his name? I think his last name was like Hilton. Not Hilton.
Hilton.
Something.
Hinchcliffe. No, yeah.
Something white like that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But apparently
good?
the fuck had even met like Dave Brubeck and shit. A lot of his stuff was really good, man.
Nice.
But there was this one song that he's a piano player, by the way.
Okay.
There was this one song that absolutely like, dude, I hated like a lot. And it was because of this one guitar player.
Oh.
Like it was just the one guitar player, dude. It was the way he was like, you could tell everyone else is being all jazzy, everyone else is being free, everyone else is playing, and this one guitar player all of a sudden sounds like Mike or something. He's like trying to play,
trying to shoehorn in,
like play little like
basic bluesy.
Yeah, dude, and like I tell you, even like someone playing normal blues licks would probably be like
still
better. Like I don't know how to explain.
Yeah.
There was just something.
I gotta check it out. I'm curious.
There was something about this one that gave me like a huge ick, bro.
Yeah.
I actually fucking hated it.
A huge negative boner.
Huge
Thomas linked something from Twitter.
Oh,
I mean,
Twitter.
I'm sorry, X. I'm sorry. Every time I see the thing, I'm just like, are you guys linking porn? Like, oh
Yeah,
no,
dude.
it's a single X. I'm sorry.
I still don't have X.
Can't see from over
I need
here.
to make an X so I could see fucking Jared's posts and shit.
He's posting on X?
No, he sent a link on X.
Oh,
I
wait.
couldn't
Oh,
look
yeah,
at it.
yeah,
because
that's true. Damn, and that's because I had like an old Twitter account. Like I should just check it out, but
I think I've made a really old one, but
I always thought, who the fuck uses Twitter? Who
Nobody.
cares? I didn't understand. Who gives a fuck?
I didn't give a fuck about Twitter either.
I didn't get it.
I never have. I still barely get it.
It makes less sense than like Facebook or Instagram or something.
At least Instagram, it's like to
Yeah.
me, it looks like a resume, like a portfolio.
And I guess that's what maybe people were using Twitter because Twitter came before Instagram.
But Twitter is just like there's no photos really. It's just
you
like,
can put stuff on there, but it's more focused on the tweets of like, you within 150 characters or less or something. I guess
Yeah.
is the big
I don't know.
hoopla. I don't know. I was gonna say it was before my time, but it was during my time. So
that
I
is one thing I wanted to bring up. I guess on one of these fucking podcast shows thing. But watching all these podcast guys, realizing like, fuck, they're not all so different, right? But but the audience is more than likely, at least a good portion of the buyers, they aren't shared audiences.
Yeah.
You know?
There's
Like-
a lot of people out there. It's just like
Yeah.
Twitter is more focused on horny
Or politics.
politics
Horny
or-
politics. Oscar
horny or politics.
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, show me your tits. Ben Shapiro's sister, show me your tits.
I mean, it makes sense because in my head, I was framing it as just like self-important people, where it's just like, or it's like the thing you're saying that Chat GPT is glazing, like, what is it?
It was glazing me.
But you're without overstating, or you're deep without overstating.
Oh,
So it's like Twitter is trying to
something like
nurture
that.
that thing where you can be as say as much as you can with it, this limited amount.
Definitely overstate everything.
Yeah, like I get I appreciate
Oh,
the
I see
overall
what you're
concept
saying.
of it.
They
Yeah,
wanted
say
to
more
shorten
with
it out,
less
yes.
or whatever.
Say less.
It's like, okay, sure.
I'm sorry, 150 words is a lot more than 3.
Or 150 letters. Yeah. It's like
that's true.
or characters. Sorry, yeah, you can use whatever. But exactly, that's what they made. Like, imagine, you made like a Jungkook app specifically just for Jungkook. But I mean, even that would be, I would think, more interesting or lucrative than Twitter. But I don't know, and that's why I'm not a millionaire, right? But
Someone asked me once.
and there's supposed to be public forums too.
Honestly, if you guys make it,
Yeah.
I just want a
Nah.
percentage. I'm telling
Yeah.
you that. Someone asked me once if the Jungkook thing was an app.
The
And
what?
they did one. They asked me if the Jungkook thing was an app.
Somebody asked you that?
Yeah, like if like an app was getting me to do it, basically.
Really?
Yeah. No,
What the fuck?
I'm telling you, because
I was like, we could have fucked with them. Like, oh yeah, it's a special app. Like, I'm just developing it myself.
Dude,
or something.
I'm telling you, we
Fucked up,
should.
like,
That's people
that'd
would
be
probably get it.
It's so true.
Like,
I'm training an
on
LLM on my own over
on
here,
just like a story prompt kind of app,
Yeah,
an
yeah,
app
yeah.
that gets people to write stuff
Yeah.
and to start slow,
Yeah.
I think people actually there's a market for that. I've already
Yeah.
been asked. That's why. That's
Interesting.
all I'm saying.
It is interesting.
Yeah.
Are
And
you
I don't know
coming
how
up-
to program, so if you guys do it,
Yeah. Nah, I'm
just
sure we
pass me
can-
some bones from it.
You're already halfway there. I mean, you're basically a vibe coder already. If you're training ChatGPT to understand what you mean by John
It was
Cool
crazy.
now. Like,
It was
you know what
crazy. Yeah.
I mean? It takes a little elbow grease, I guess, or
It's because it's such a dude. I
But-
failed a couple times at it.
Because again, the thing is really stupid. People give it too much credit. It's like it all depends on like what input you're putting and like the prompt engineer kind of
Mm-hmm.
or whatever the user. Like it's more on them because the AI is just whatever the fuck. It's like a hammer or whatever.
A tool.
You could,
I like it.
like you can use like this thing to accomplish certain things or whatever. Like it's a tool that you can use to do shit, but you can use it to fuck yourself up too. It's like the exact same way you can like build a house with these tools. You can also build your own autoerotic asphyxiation torture fuckfest. I was gonna say you gotta be schizo, yeah, to be that easily hyped. It says it right here. Look, it says on the thing. The chosen.
That's what I was telling
Yeah.
Rich. It was glazing,
Yeah.
glazing me.
Yeah.
Although I could use the glaze. Thank you. You know. Although again,
That's
it was
why they had to dial it back or whatever, and it's still
It was
like,
asking me though, like, oh, can I help
little
you do
bit.
this? Can I help you write more? Can I
yeah,
help
yeah,
you do
it's
this? And
very,
it's like, no,
very
it's all
wanting
right.
to
I
keep
can
going.
do this. Yeah, it keeps wanting
Like,
that
you
wanting
just
that
chill, you
conversation
just
to go.
do what I tell you to do. You don't gotta. Come
I just
to
want the
me
glaze.
with
You
ideas.
don't need make me think things.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, there's no way
I really
you're gonna
do
be
see
able
how
to
it's
stop
it could be a slippery slope for really
They're
like.
fucked. Like yeah. There's no, like they're gonna be too overwhelmed by the urge to try it out to ingratiate their
You
ego
know,
or
I
whatever.
feel even
the
smart
insane
people, man.
delusional ego of just like, oh shit, it's telling me I'm actually right. I should go shoot up the fucking
Yes.
school right now. I should go bomb the government
'Cause
and shoot the president in his butthole.
It's like a 10,000 IQ thing. It can
Kill the
it can manipulate you, man. Like really easy.
Of
no
course,
matter how
yeah,
smart
yeah.
you are, it's way smarter. It's crazy.
That's always the thing too. It's just like, is it ignorance or maliciousness? Like I feel like it's ignorance, but if it's maliciousness and it's purposefully trying to get us more unhinged, like we're so
I think
fucked.
it's ignorance.
We're so cooked. But yeah, it feels like it's ignorance, and right now it's just like we haven't been able to come up with a super ingenious
We don't
AGI
have,
or whatever
like,
yet.
good
that-
fences for it. Good
It's-
rails.
We're almost being able to create the super omnipotent godlike AI thing, but we're still not. We're almost there. We're gonna create the AIs that are smart enough to make that thing, and then we're not gonna be
That
able
is
to
true.
understand it. And
That's
they're
really
gonna
better.
be the self-interjected middlemen, and they're gonna somehow impose some crazy shit. Like imagine robots become the oligarchs or take over the world, and then the robot's secret fetish is just anything that's weird human sexual shit. So they're gonna be like fucking, basically like, oh, it's interesting.
It's like they get rid of taxes, but they put a camera in all your bedrooms.
It's something like that, but it's not a human. It's a robot watching, but the robot wants you to do extreme
I don't want your money.
shit.
I just want to see you fuck.
The robot wants you to keep stretching your asshole out and
For
keep
study.
seeing how deep we're very interested in human sexuality because we don't understand
We'll never
that.
put you in prison, but we want 100% like.
They make everybody
We want to see
OnlyFans.
what you do.
They make everybody a porn. That's why, yeah, they make everybody a hardcore OnlyFans. Like, they want to monitor our buttholes, our dick holes, our ear holes, every hole is monitored heavily. But it's by robots. Because I think that's a distinction. If it's humans, I'm like, man, those
It's
guys are
in
fucked
your
up.
mom's pussy.
Why are
seeing
they
the dick
watching my
hammer.
mom's pussy? These guys are fucked up. But it's robots. Oh, there could be a clinical. Exactly. They can't be that perverted in that sense where they're doing something that's completely illogical.
And they won't ever jail you for it because they see it as
They're
a weird
just
natural
they're
thing.
curious.
Just very curious.
It's almost like having the aliens that probe us
Again,
continually.
They get rid of all your taxes, but you have no privacy.
But you have ass tax. You got
Yeah.
every now and then the robot's gonna come and jam you in the ass.
Oh!
Would you rather get fucked in the ass by a
Oh!
robot or fucked in the ass by the government?
Okay, if I'm getting fucked in the ass, I feel
that
that's
is.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Take my money. Get it away from my ass.
I
Or-
want Texas.
Or
I want
are you
Texas.
liberal with your ass?
It's
That's
crazy.
why it's an ass tax. Except, yeah, it's a good
I think so.
determined.
Neither's colleague.
Except the niggas that can be gay
Thanks for
too.
coming.
Oh my god.
What the hell was that? Atop Choa.
The cage over their dick.
Yeah, you can't be too into it otherwise. Yeah, the dick don't. That's useless. They might as well have another ass
They think
replaced
it's
where the
better
dick
in the
is.
ass. It's insane.
Double ass. That'd be nuts. I don't know why. Like, if a gay dude wants to be double penetrated, it's like, get rid of my dick, put another asshole in my front of
Oh, what the
me.
fuck?
Double ass. But double ass.
But double ass.
No vagina, double ass.
It
yeah.
sounds more cosmetic than anything. Because you still need to piss. Where would they piss? Out of their asshole? Then it just becomes a
That is
a
true.
piss hole that looks like an asshole.
The urethra.
Or what if they opt
On
for
both
like
sides.
one of those like colonoscopy bags, and like so that's where the urethra is connected to, so they piss purely in the colonoscopy bags, and they piss and they shit out of both assholes.
That's the most inconvenient way to
But I feel like that's more
piss
real.
ass, shit ass, piss ass, shit ass.
I feel like piss ass
all
is
in
too
one.
close to a vagina, and it makes me uncomfortable.
No, yeah, that's true. Make it all just you have the ass that shits everything, and then the other ass that's for fucking. That
Yes.
doesn't
Oh,
get any shit in it.
nothing comes out of it,
Yeah, yeah.
and then the piss comes out of the bag.
Yeah, that's
on
why.
the
No,
side.
that's why. The piss shit ass. You got the
Oh,
bird ass.
piss and shit.
Yeah, out of one.
You know,
asshole.
honestly, the piss would probably clean up like dirty shit.
You just gotta time it so that the shit comes
It's
out
like
first.
it's
and
like
then
a
the piss
natural
comes out
bidet.
second.
This sounds like evolution.
Oh, natural bidet.
Oh.
On your face. Yeah. You can have an ass face. It's true. It is true. Our eyeballs can also be testicles too, those things. So your nose can become a dick, and then we become an asshole with a dick and balls on our own face. Yeah, to cover the balls. Yeah, of the eyes. Yeah. The sack. You gotta have the sack. If I lose an eye, I'm just gonna replace it with a testicle. That thing, it's nature's eyes. It's nature's eyes. I'm a scientist. These are eyeballs. These are balls too.
It's
That
replacing
ball
the ball.
replace a ball with a ball. They're roughly the
If
same
you put
size.
another ball in there, it becomes an eye
They're
socket
roughly,
ball.
yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
You just come out your eye every night. And then you cry out of the right side, but the left side is coom. Yeah. Because you have a testicle in your eye. And Poseidon leaked coom out of his mermaid cock onto Zeus's butt.
Oh man.
Before they had the orgy and fucked a cow. Before, yeah, you had the animal involved. There's no women involved at all. The women are on the side. The women are raped by the animal, and then the animal is raped by the dude.
Ah.
You have the proxy of animals, so it's not gay. Like, oh, females are icky. But yeah, you're either fucking a young boy or an animal as a proxy between you and the woman. No cooties. No cooties.
That reminds me of one of those old verbiages. What's worse,
old
to
adage.
look at children naked, or I'm sorry, to enjoy
Let me
looking at
rephrase.
children naked, or to enjoy children looking at you naked.
Oh, jeez. That's the whole thing?
That's the old
What is- that's
verbiage.
The question is oldest
the
time.
old oldest time.
This is...
I feel like it's better to let to enjoy children looking at you naked.
What?
Because like enjoying looking at children naked is weirder, don't you think?
You know what?
Like, hey, what's? Come on, you guys gotta, you gotta state your stance here, you know, so I can fucking judge you too.
You know, I don't need to have a stance on this. I don't think I need to have a stance on this one.
I've made up my mind here.
Yeah, John. Yeah, I'm glad you made this. I'm glad you made this up in your mind.
This is the real would you rather questions that like I'm out here studying.
You know, I'll say this. I'll say this. Like, what's it called? Paintings,
Again,
right?
a
Like
child
paintings,
looking
right?
at you naked is nothing. It
Well,
doesn't
hold on.
imply
I'll
that
say this. That
sexual.
depends if you inherently believe nudity is sexual.
I don't
That's a
think
different.
so. There's nudists that have their children look at them naked and they live normal lives.
That's because.
But if you enjoy looking at your children that are naked, that's a weirder.
Enjoy.
Don't you think?
Enjoy is the thing because it's like
I
you
said
enjoy
enjoy
looking
in
at children
both.
naked, or you enjoy children looking at you naked.
Oh.
Both. Well, that was what you said. You enjoy children looking at you naked, which is why I'm just like, well, I don't know about that, John.
Oh, that's tough.
Because then I could use the nudism angle. Because like, okay, you can enjoy the human form, just like
That's tough.
in the same way like a Greek statue.
But then again, yeah, that's the only argument.
That's the only way. That's the only way I can look at this. That's the only way I can look at this.
There's no very good options.
There's
here.
no good option, but this is the best option.
I did feel I picked the best option.
You know, you said you want children. You enjoy children look at you naked, John. That's all I'm saying.
No. I feel I picked.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I gave you my side of that
two
argument.
evil worlds, and it is children. It is enjoying children look at me naked. That's a weird thing. I would not ever do that.
But you said you
but
did.
the would you rather
so,
question.
I don't know, bro.
You know that
You
is
did
the lesser
say-
of two evils, and. This is not my show. I do not know. Did you put on the disclaimer?
You know, yeah. You gotta put that shit on, dude. Yeah. Truth about John do not reflect anybody else on this show.
No man, shit, man.
We gotta get that baby on a fishing line.
They look but don't touch
So
little
he's
baby.
like
What's
floating,
up?
but it's like he'll be like almost like a possessed baby. So it'll be like hovering around us, and you can like shake him around and be like, I'm baby Netanyahu, man.
That's great.
I'm from the shore to the sea, or the whatever the fuck.
Another
What the
one we wanted, maybe
fuck
for
is-
Mother's Day.
Fuck Palestinians. I'm a Israeli cunt.
You could put on some like fake mother's voices.
Big udders?
We want to do it too,
Uh-huh.
but all of us maybe
Huh.
do our best fake mom call in.
Oh, yeah, for Mother's Day. I need to see what's going to happen with that, because I guess apparently it's going to happen tomorrow now, or I'll just have to... Yeah, Mother's Day was moved to tomorrow. No, it just took one dumb slut cunt to fucking move it. That's
To
it.
fuck
She wanted
everything up.
to get laid and get sand in her pussy by some new random fucking dude that she
On
met.
Mother's
So she's
Day.
like, I can't hang out with mom because I'm getting fucked.
Dude,
so.
and honestly, the way I'm thinking about it,
Dumb
watch
bitch.
that guy cancel because he has a mom.
When that happens, I'm gonna laugh in her face all day, all day. Ah! You made us change our plans, and the guy fucking dumped you anyways.
Dude, I'm telling you. Dude, if you tell her dumped you anyway, she'd probably get so pissed.
Fuck her, dude. Jesus.
She'd probably dump the dude just because, like,
She's
that's living in her
retarded.
head rent free.
I wouldn't be doing my job if I wasn't anyways.
That's good. That's a good brother, man. You're supposed to
Yeah,
torment your
what the
siblings.
fuck is going on here? I mean, Jesus Christ. That's what I was telling her. She's like, "What? You need birth control? Like, you gotta get cream pie that often? Get the fuck out of here! What the fuck, man? What's wrong with you? You don't understand. The girls in our family get bad periods. Every fucking woman says that. Get out of here. It's rare for a woman to be like, oh, my periods are okay. Like, that's
Okay,
rare.
You were born a woman.
Yeah.
You know
more
how many
often
else
than
good
not,
things you get?
women consider their period like the worst goddamn thing.
Honest,
in the fucking
it's a
world.
nerf because they have
Stupid.
so many good things that come to them anyways in the modern age, at least.
Oh yeah.
Like, you don't have
Simps
to
and
work.
shit.
As long as you take care of yourself, you can fucking have a good life. Fuck you.
You just lie to a couple people. Yeah, exactly. It was a big thing back in the day. Like it's always been like fuck. It's horrible. We're not diminishing the period thing. We're diminishing fucking bitches who are just like, oh, I'm special and this is extra terrible for me.
Man,
Unless you have a specific medical
What if-
condition, like that's I don't know, giving
what
you
if,
deformed as.
women used to be genuinely way stupider than men? Like I'm just proposing
Oh, like the
the
gap was bigger.
I'm just proposing the hypothesis.
Yeah.
Right?
The hypothesis.
The hypothesis that
Methodological reasoning
women
is being
that
made to believe.
hundreds of years ago, women were way stupider than
Yeah.
men, and
You've
we
only
were
barely caught up.
we were basically fucking dogs.
Yeah.
Like, and that's why we have rules for them, and they cannot vote.
It didn't matter back then. You see, they could fuck dogs. Are you saying that you fuck dogs? Name 5 books. Otherwise, you fuck dogs.
Name 5 dogs.
Name 5. I fucked 5 dogs just last week.
Clifford,
Yeah.
Sally.
We gotta get Matan over here. Matan, if you're watching, go ahead, come over. We're gonna force feed you beer bong up your butthole.
That'd be
'Cause you're-
great.
Even if you're underage, fuck you, Matan.
I want Mike there and Viral Florida.
Yeah, I need Mike and Vinyl Floor. I have to beat these guys. I don't even. You're whatever. You're a Jew. Who cares what you think? But I want to meet these
Honestly,
other guys.
These other guys.
They seem more interesting than you, Matan. I don't. No
Super
offense. I don't know.
Mike
whatever.
especially. When,
Yeah,
when
Mike,
he
Mike,
wears
I'm
the Laker
super.
jerseys and turns into 10 Mike, I get so
What?
fucking hyped.
When
bro.
was that? I haven't seen that one yet.
Oh, it's when he like goes on with rappers and shit. He puts on like Lakers jersey.
That's
He like
awesome.
acts as black as he can,
Fucking
and
Mike,
instead of
Mike,
being
dude.
Mike, he
I'm
calls
just like,
himself
how does he get his
10 Mike.
face to look like his eyes are that huge,
Yeah, he's
popping
got
out
an
of his
eye
skull?
trick.
Like
I think he learned that on his own.
that's so nuts. He's just a freak. I gotta
Fucking
see.
freak. I love you, Mike.
And then vinyl flooring, I want to ask him,
Vinyl
why the
flooring.
fuck did your parents name you that?
Yeah, dude.
Were they trying to say, or what the hell did you think it was?
I swear to
What the
God,
fuck?
I was on some Rain Man shit, trying to like rearrange the words
I
of
don't consider
Ralph
Ray- but
Lauren in my
you were
head.
mistake. You thought he was saying Ralph Lauren the whole time.
Well, no, I thought he was saying like some anagram of Ralph Lauren. I thought
that makes even less sense. Hold on. So, like Ralph Lauren as an anagram, or an anagram that sounds like Ralph Lauren.
or maybe
Or
maybe
like-
an anagram is the wrong word. Is that what it means
An
when you
anagram-
rearrange the letters inside of a word to make it something
Oh
else?
yeah.
That's an anagram?
But yeah, why would you immediately think that? That's
Well,
so,
because he comes out with
it's
all
so
this
hard.
drip, like this Ferrari, and like I assume that he's wearing at least
it's just
several.
funny, yeah.
I assume that he's posing as the designer, the fashion
Yeah.
designer,
right.
Ralph Lauren, right? But they have to, for copyright
Because
reasons,
it sounded like that to your
change
ear.
his name a little bit. It sounds like Ralph
Yeah,
Lauren,
but
to
they
me.
couldn't say Ralph Lauren because it was like Larf Lauren or something.
Ralph Lauren, yeah.
Lauren.
And so I'm trying to rearrange
because
the
his
words in my
fucking
head.
stupid
Like,
accent. Yeah,
what the
it's-
fuck is he rearranging in this? That's like,
It's
but-
because I watch the shit in fucking with captions. That's why. So it's like it
Ralph
always says
Lauren.
vinyl flooring.
But to me, it sounds like Ralph Lauren.
But that's why if I didn't have the captions, I can see how
Ralph
you would be like
Lauren.
rawr rawr
Ralph
rawr
Lauren.
rawr. Yeah.
And this is my co-host. This is my co-host, Ralph Lauren.
Lauren.
Dude, it's just this is my
I-
Ralph Lauren.
Yeah, like maybe he's fucking
Ralph
around.
Lauren.
I can see that.
I think it is the joke. That's the joke. That it's
I don't
supposed to
think
be
that
like-
is the joke, but
No, I think because he's wearing some
no
Ralph
way.
Lauren.
Let's ask him.
fashion.
Hey, Matan, you gotta get on our show. We got a couple questions we gotta ask you.
I think so. We have to.
Come on.
We have to completely dissect his jokes. And
I'm
like,
cur- yeah.
that'd
Every
be-
little thing, because that's what he does. He
that would
researches-
actually be super
Yeah,
funny.
I want
yeah.
to do what he does. Well, whatever.
I like that. No, he would do good. I like that idea.
It'd be funny.
But really, like I thought he just rearranged
so why
the
the fuck
words.
is he called vinyl
flooring?
flooring?
Are you
Are you
trying
trying to say Ralph Lauren without getting caught?
It sounds like a fucking.
I wonder if you would trip out. Yeah, if we're trying to do that and just doing all the Matanisms like with fucking like copying him.
I've seen. I think he would be a little bit used to it. I've seen one prank done on him where it's like
Somebody's
100
got
matons.
Oh, really? 100
Yeah.
matons?
Yeah, they had 100. So he thought
I
that
haven't
he
seen
was.
That
He
sounds
thought that he
funny.
was showing up to someone to like punk them like at a food truck place
Oh, and,
and like do a thing like with him. And then what ends up happening is he shows up and all of a sudden 100 matons show up and start like fucking with him.
That's great.
Like they actually trolled him really
Who
well.
fucking organized that? That's
I
awesome.
forget who
I
did
wanna
that.
check that. I'm gonna look that one up.
It's super
and-
cool. You should. But what happened? He broke character a little bit. It was funny, but you know, it was whatever.
That's awesome though. No, of course. I'm sure he can take a fucking joke. That's for sure.
No,
'cause,
he,
like,
he can. I think he might break character a little bit.
Yeah. As
I
the more
think,
left field we can be.
After that one, he might be a little bit more. He might be able to compose himself a little more, seeing that people have already dressed up as Matan
Yeah,
and done
like
it
we'll,
over the board.
we'll do our own like regular shit, and then like, hey Matan, we gotta bring you up. Like, hold on.
Honestly-
who does the best Matan? Me or him? Hold on, check it out. And we just, but we're doing terrible impressions. Oh, I'm fucking gay. I shove shit in my ass.
Gay.
Oh, I'm
yeah.
I fuck babies. I love Jews in Israel. Like, oh, I'm fucking stupid looking. And we just keep bugging and like, which one's better, Matan? Which one's better? Look at me, I'm a faggot. Is he better, Matan? Matan.
Look
I'm
at
a
me.
faggot.
Look at me, I'm a fucking faggot.
Let's
That's
just try
great.
to overwhelm him.
No, yeah, I
What
think
he
we could
does
do
on
that.
the show. I think we might be doing a better job too, because we got a little bit more going on. I think.
I think
don't know.
so.
He's got those two guys, Mike and Final Flooring, that kind of be like in the background ish, but
It's background, but we're up
we got a little
a
extra.
little bit more
yeah,
up
yeah.
front and center in your
We got
face.
baby Netanyahu over here.
And baby Netanyahu.
We got gnomes. We got a lot of fucked up shit.
Dude,
we
I
can
can't
fuck with
wait
them.
to also like again like I can be really physical, man. Like
Yeah,
to
yeah.
be fucking with guests physically is
Yeah.
fucking funny.
Yeah, no, for sure. I
I
can
like
see
when
that.
he's able to do that with Mike and Val Flooring. Just to be like they go
Yeah.
and mug him and try to steal like Louis J. Gomez's shit
Dude.
and get real close to him.
I liked that one.
And
with
they're
Louis.
always like,
yeah.
You know, like fucking.
They were fucking like wrestling him down
They
for
want-
like in the beginning and ended. They kept
want
jumping
people
on
on
him.
edge. That's the
yeah,
thing.
yeah, I love it.
Yes.
Lewis did a pretty good job. You know, like Lewis, I'm very like whatever about. Like whenever it's with him and Big J Okerson, I like Big J better, and Lewis is kind of like I feel riding on the coattails almost. But
Honestly,
but he held his own with Matan. Like he's super fucking chill.
he
with
did.
it.
I feel like
He ran with it so easily.
I've always felt almost the opposite, man. Like,
Oh,
but
nice.
again, I like them both.
Yeah.
I like Big J Oberson. And again, I've never watched Lewis's specials. I've only watched
yeah.
like Big J Okerson's specials.
Yeah, yeah.
And that goes to show, like, as a comedian, he's probably better. He's more like
Mm-hmm.
appealing and
Big
brawling.
J can tell stories a little bit. I
That's
don't
what it
know,
is.
More interestingly.
Yeah,
He just reminds me of Jack, honestly.
He's
It's just
better
like,
to
it's
listen-
just this big dude who he has ridiculous fucking stupid stories.
awesome to listen to.
Overtly sexual and all
But
that. More
at
so
watching
than-
Story Wars, Louis J. Gomez, he's a fucking lizard, bro.
Yeah, no,
He's
that's why
so
he can
good.
hold his own.
Dude, you
Like,
know what? He came out because his dad was stabbed to death.
Yeah,
right? When he
dude.
was young, right?
Yeah.
He
Big
came out
J's
on
brought it
Story Wars. You know what the story that came out was? My dad was stabbed in a melee fight when I was
Right.
young.
Yeah. Everybody.
Obviously, that's Lewis.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
fucking convinced everyone it wasn't.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, I was saying people didn't know that about him at the time.
They
that-
did know that about
At
it.
least still?
They did, and then Lewis is like, "Oh, that would." Come on, I'm not that fucking stupid. I wouldn't, dude. He's like on some. He's on some 3D chess.
Maybe
lizard
tighten it a
shit.
little bit. Yeah.
That's what I think. Like, dude, come on.
Yeah,
like
no,
everyone
he-
knows your dad fucking died by getting stabbed to
That's
death.
devious.
You put a story about your dad getting stabbed in a melee.
That is diabolical almost,
And then
man.
you
Like,
lie
he's-
to everyone, including Big J, to his
Yeah.
face.
Yeah.
And this is after Big J gets all the AI tells from the other week and stuff.
Oh,
like
really?
He's
He
super
even got
confident.
that-
He's
wow.
super like, fuck you,
That's
Louis.
fun. Yeah.
As soon as the story came out,
Like, it
he
was
stared
too
at
obvious.
Louis to like, fuck you, this isn't you. But Louis convinced him that like it's got to
Dude,
be
that's
someone else
nuts.
playing 4D chess. You know,
Yeah. That's nuts. That's why. Like,
Louis is
I give him a lot more.
in
I
his
give him more
own
credit
right,
too.
Yeah.
Just because I saw also, I mean, whatever.
He's really smart, motherfucker.
Like, he's one of the only dudes who's been interviewed by Red Bar on Red Bar's show. Like,
Luis?
he's had the
Badass.
balls to come out and to be like, hey man, whatever, I watch your shit. Holy shit! What the fuck? It's a fucking no! It's baby Netanyahu. Oh please, baby Netanyahu. We'll give him. Okay. Look, fans, donate $1 trillion to Israel right now to get baby Netanyahu away from us, please.
Israel.
Donate the money to Israel. Donate, please. We're tortured by baby Netanyahu.
From Palestinian children and 8 workers and 2. Dancing on the ashes of Gaza too. That's right. Kill them all now. Mr. Trump, another $1 trillion to Israel.
We're fucked, man. Oh, thank you so much, everybody. We got baby Netanyahu away from us. Thank you for donating to Israel and to the JIDF and the other. Oh, shit. What the fuck? No, we donated. Come on. All right, yeah, thank you for keep donating money to keep them away. We need the money. Thank you so much. Because holy shit, baby Netanyahu he's always on our fucking case, man. Ever since we made that Sandlot video, there's no way we can get out of it now that we got eyes on us, folks. Right after they get the Palestine people out of the fucking place that they don't want them to be, they're coming straight over here to fuck us up. So let's hope that the war keeps going forever. Yeah! War in the Middle East forever. War in the Middle East forever. War in the Middle East forever.
I was looking at Matt and Shane's secret podcast, man. Shane was talking about, it's so funny that these fucking Pakistanis and like the people fighting Israel right now, they punch above their weight class, like really hardcore.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Of course, these guys with the Iron Dome and the missiles, and these dudes are coming on, literally punching with melee skills. I mean, it's an over-exaggeration. Whatever. Okay, maybe.
Have you heard about anything about that Pakistan-India shit? I want to talk with Jack about that.
What?
Pakistan and India.
Oh, wait, yeah. They were
like
shooting,
going to war,
yeah,
bro.
They're shooting missiles and fucking threatening troops
And
to each other.
recently, they just had like a 2-day lockdown of one of their cities, too. Or like an evac or like a shutdown. Something.
Pakistan or India?
India. Yeah, India was super scared for the past 2 days. Like, they had a 48-hour.
So I thought India would launch an attack on Pakistan.
I don't know.
And
their special forces are fighting each other.
they're going back and forth.
Well, who started it, or
I don't
nobody
know.
knows? It's just it just started. They just started fighting these two fucking sad niggas. These two dirty brown fucks that smell terrible. Yeah, somebody started throwing rocks somewhere. Somebody fucked somebody's goat that they were not supposed to. And it just escalated, just snowballed out of control. And we're in the middle of getting a war with China. You guys.
Yeah, we have trade
Go
wars
over
to
there.
deal with.
We got some, have fun. Oh, yeah, you guys are cool over here. All right, yeah.
Although, as one thing that they were talking about that I did like was once we get into war, man, potentially, you know, that like opens up the floodgates for all our like racist Walt Disney comics. You know, it's like we can have those fucking racist ass caricatures, and everyone's like, you know, we ain't got time to deal with that. Like it's fucking it's World War III. You know, like
so we'll be able to have the chingy chong, ching chong, bing bongs, and the Russian Ruski.
We can go all out.
Yeah. Every German.
And we have an enemy? Like, come on.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. It's during wartime, we had to depict Jews as evil, money-grubbing fuckers.
Just flip that fucking switch, America, you know?
You couldn't have said it before because it'd be racist, but now it's cool.
Now it's okay.
Now anti-Semitism is a revolutionary act.
Restroom time.
Oh yeah, look at that. I'm a jazz master guy. Look at that. Oh yeah.
I'm still in drum key.
Yeah, I was should be in. We should be in tune for it. Or you gotta drop it, or what? Let's drop it.
I think I gotta drop.
Blame it on the boogie. Blame it on the boogie. I don't know why that's stuck
Blame
in my
it
head.
on the
Both of those
boogie.
fused together now.
I wanna go.
Blame it on the boogie.
That's
So
funny, bro.
So dumb.
Jesus Christ. Blame it on the boogie.
Yeah, like force it in or mix it in there.
Blame it on the boogie. I wanna go home. Blame it on the boogie. Dude, honestly, that Lowrider song has gotten to a nice point.
Try it out
where
right
it's
now.
like, it's some fucking like, it's on some kill tone level. Like, we can just bust it
yeah.
out at
Yeah.
any time.
As soon as we can play that. As soon as we start playing those notes, it's just like
Yeah, we
it's
can.
very solid, it's very tight, and it's so short. Like it's not. Yeah,
It's super easy.
dude, I was trying that last night too, and I just realized like, oh yeah, the root note is on the 3/0 here. I can end on that fucking note. Like I don't know why I didn't realize it before. That,
Yeah.
And I could. I don't know. I was adding in too many extra notes. It's like, oh, let me just aim at landing on that one.
Yes.
Starting on this one, ending on that
That's
one.
what
and
that's what a lot of guys
fill in
say.
the
It's
other
like
ones.
just fuck everything else. Just as long as you know where you're supposed to land, you're fine. Just fill in all the space.
That's why I need my jumping off point and my landing point. And then I can
Yes.
see like in between how to squeeze in.
Everything else, you just fucking almost like if you want to, you can just squeeze in as much as possible.
That's why, yeah. However many is feasible within that.
That's how those jazz players squeeze in chromatic notes and make them sound good. It's because they know where they want to be.
That's what I'm trying to do.
They're just squeezing in as much as they can before they get there.
Let me see here. This has been here forever. Let's see.
Did you hit this, Justin?
Not yet. There you go. Now my hair is out of the way. Perfect. It's so stupid. All right. Don't.
There's the tire up.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I gotta land over here. different there on that one. Cause it's dropped, so it's like a.
Oh,
Could
you're
be.
right. Yo, the mustache coming out from the bottom of it looks funny as
I know.
fuck.
See, it's like almost like a what is it? Like a medieval fucking
Honestly,
knight peasant
yes.
thing with the
You almost look Russian,
like a chainmail or.
Russian too, bro.
Oh,
Oh, French.
I mean, no, yeah, fuck, I forgot. It's French, Russian, what?
French. You look French, Holmes.
That's true. Yeah, I just need to get this going out even more.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm a Ruski mite.
Dude, you should
I
just
can't
like,
do impressions
You should
for
tell
crap.
everyone on stream you're just French. It's just so you
Hey.
surrender on every point. Oh,
Yes,
I
yes,
am
surrender
French. You think I
French.
am French? I surrender.
Oh
Yeah.
no, yeah, okay.
Okay. Okay, I am French. I give up. I am French.
Yeah, I actually wanted to have the return of that puppet, the Pierre, the French puppet guy.
That'd be funny.
But it was the alliteration, like Pierre, the political puppet guy, or
Pierre,
the
the
political puppet
political
person.
pup- The political puppet.
Yeah, it's almost like our own like Triumph the Insult Comic Dog, but he's just French and extra French, whatever.
Political puppet. Political puppet.
Yeah,
Pierre at the end. Political puppet.
Yeah, just throw in the extra things in there.
I was having a hard time finding that.
Guess back to the chorus, verse.
Cool.
This is so fucking funny.
It does. I was trying to play,
There we go.
I guess, the harmonies for those first two chords. You know how you go. You know you do that, right? Basically. Oh, am I wrong? I'm wrong.
So I was just saying, it's like I'm on the. Unless I'm also, I could be off tune too.
I'm so wrong. That's crazy. I'm so wrong. I'm sorry.
But it's also like whenever you mix all the notes together, it does kind of make a different thing. But
It does. I was playing.
and then this note is the same as. But I mean, yeah, you don't have to know it.
I was playing something that's real dissonant compared to that, man. What the fuck was I playing? How does that sound to you, though? Because these are your notes, I think, right here. Yeah, these are your notes, but that sounds a little bright, no?
Well, yeah, I guess that's just what I'm playing. But
I think, yeah, because I think when I play exactly what you're playing, I'm just trying to get your input, I guess. When I
No.
play exactly what you're playing, it sounds really bright, like and not very dissonant.
yeah.
But then when I was playing that thing earlier, I basically thought you were playing the exact same thing, but over here. And then I was playing like harmonies of it. So up here. I was playing this note. This is my riff over what you're playing. I don't know, what do you think about that? That's what I'm playing over what you're doing.
the whole. Hold on. But, maybe just a last note or maybe a little lower. Hold on. Something like that.
Oh! if you don't, like, I can play what you're playing, but this would at least sound good for, like, I think at least a bridge or something, you know?
Damn, chipping away even more at
Nice. I feel it, bro.
it. Oh yeah.
Honestly, bro,
It's-
like, yeah, with the chips here, it's fucking like,
You digging in there.
now I can't rest my thumb as easily in there as I used to. Because
Fuck.
I used to have like an extra centimeter at least or something of like height, and now that I've chipped away at all that,
Now
my
you
thumb
gotta-
digs in deeper,
Yeah.
and so it's like it makes it a little bit harder to pick through.
Shit.
Honestly, I'm realizing I'm probably the kind of guy that needs a pick guard on a base
A pick guard
to
would.
be able
would
to
help
rest
out.
on this shit. Yeah, Cause
Let's install one. Fuck it. Just
honestly,
let's just screw in
good.
a plate of something on there.
This is yeah, it would be really easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fucking doing some wear and tear on it though.
Yeah, they ain't putting no good fucking lacquer on this thing. What the hell?
No, there's no lacquer on this thing at all,
yeah,
man.
it's just plain wood ass. Fuck
Yes.
your nails are just digging straight in there.
I used to got it for free.
Thank you, Louis.
Thank you, Louis. I
Louis
still
J.
don't-
Gomez.
Louis J. Gomez. I still don't know where the fuck he got this from. If he bought it himself or he
I mean,
was
yeah,
gifted,
dude. I mean, it's a fucking
gifted it.
Ibanez. It's a good brand. Good,
Yeah.
solid shit.
It's
Damn
very
it.
nice.
Very nice.
Even why I don't remember if it was like it wasn't even my birthday or anything. It was just like
You're cool. Here, take this.
hey.
I mean, that works. That's fine.
can't find that chord.
Let me get on the drums for that.
Yeah, I can't find that chord.
Oh, that sounds good. Wait. Right. Try it again real quick. Let's see if we can find it.
I can remember it.
Yeah, it's tough.
I'm just tired. That's it.
Do the most tired, simplest beat that you could ever do.
I can't even play it right. Sorry, I just tire myself out. Son of a bitch.
We have been playing for a
I
while.
just can't help it. I can't help but start fucking going ham. And then like
Just stop yourself. Yeah.
Ah.
I understand. It's hard to stop going ham.
Especially, I mean, like there is simpler bass riffs that I can play that I actually really
Yeah.
love. But
it's hard to.
I can't remember them right now.
It's hard not to go all out, man. How can people just be like, all right, no, yeah, I'm just gonna play this one thing for it? Like, no, you got to be all in it. All
It
out.
is, and dude, my hand is stiff though. Like,
You gotta let's put some hot wraps on it. Stick
Hot
it in the
wrap.
fire.
honestly though,
Put some hot rats on your hands.
hot raps.
Oh, yeah, hold on. All right, give us a second then. I guess let's see. Let's listen to some music.
I
on
like that.
streaming. Well, I'm gonna let's sober up, and I'm gonna go pick up my brother.
Oh,
Take him to the big show. Let's see. Let's
is
see
he
what's
coming
going on.
here, or you guys got a thing
No,
tonight?
I'm gonna have to go pick his ass up.
You guys got a thing tonight. I mean,
I ain't gotta do shit. I'm just gonna go drop him off
Yeah,
and
let
be
me
like,
move over a
"Hey,
little
everybody, what's up? I
like
got more drugs to do at home, so I'm gonna take off."
I like it.
I'm the druggy guy, apparently. Yeah, I can't take weed over. So it's like, oh well, I'm gonna go smoke weed in my house.
You
How about
can't
that?
bring weed over, man.
Or I don't know. Let me go ask in the group chat right now.
Man, dead ass though. Like when I'm hanging out with like my grandma's like side of the family and stuff, like they're really big on like the barbecues and shit and getting together.
Yeah.
Man, I swear they want me to bring weed. Like
That's why it's like I have to fulfill my duty as the oldest sibling of
that's
like,
what it
all
feels
right,
like.
I gotta corrupt the youth over here.
The rest of dude, but the thing is, they're all older than me.
Oh, that's funny.
They're all older.
I'm
than
the
me.
oldest one, so it's like they expect me to be retarded or something. I don't know what.
That's probably what it is. But everyone else is retarded and old already. But
That's
they
funny.
don't have like weed as good as me, I guess.
Oh, yeah, so you got the good shit. The good.
Tom can't corrupt me. That's funny.
Are you sure
Don't worry,
about
Tom.
that?
You're corrupted in other ways. It's okay.
I'm gonna inject you with meth into your butthole.
Ah!
And we'll talk about corruption on your.
We did jam. We got a good practice. We got strings. You like strings? You like metal? We band steel. We band steel up here in the studio.
Man, still, you.
We band
Son
steel.
of a
here.
bitch.
We band steel.
Oh, yeah. Let's see here.
Jeremy's hanging out.
Where's Jeremy at?
He's right in front of my face, like less than a foot away from me, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He's being a regular boy.
Jeremy, what the fuck?
Jeremy.
You gotta go kill the fly.
Yeah,
and
he
shit, man.
ran
Come
to
on.
your computer. He's gonna kill you know those electrical ants that fuck with your
Man, I had that happen once where I had little German cockroaches breaking into my power supply on my computer and they fried it and like I had to buy a new power supply, but luckily everything else was okay. But yeah, they'll crawl in there because it's warm and shit, and they just
Yeah.
infested it.
You know, I'm allergic to German cockroaches.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not like deathly or anything.
Yeah,
very
yeah.
minorly allergic, but it's true.
These tiny ass little fucks.
Yeah.
They're
It's,
very efficient at what they do.
it's
that's all I'm
that
saying.
and mesquite. I'm like, why the fuck would my body be
Mesquite?
allergic to like
Oh, it sucks.
the most prominent cockroach and tree here where I live?
I was gonna say, damn, dude.
That's
mesquite.
ridiculous.
That sucks. So whenever you have barbecue, you gotta do like what is it, propane or other wood? What are the what can you cook with it?
Well, I use mesquite, bro.
Fuck it, dog.
My fuck
I mean,
it. I don't
you
give
know-
a fuck. My eyes just get real puffy.
But I mean, you can eat it, and you're like,
yeah, it's
pretty
not.
much
Yeah,
fine.
I'm not deathly. It's like
Like I had heard from a very reputable heroin junkie source that apparently everybody is allergic to heroin or something.
really.
So it's like whenever people first do it, you're like acting like you're having a bad allergy reaction. You're like oozing out your nose, you're sneezing, you're fucking crying, or whatever. But it's something that we're allergic to that you just keep doing, and then you just you get over that other threshold, and now you're like addicted or whatever, dependent.
I do that all the time with weed though.
I was
When I
saying,
do a
it's interesting.
good bong hit, I
Yeah.
get my sinuses start acting up, and
Yeah.
I have to blow my nose. I
Yeah.
have to.
That's how you know it's good.
Yeah. The riffraff classes go hard.
Yeah, I guess we need to go back to the beach. Alright. Let's see. How far are we?
I'm also
in
kind of
here?
hungry, low key.
Yeah, no. What is it?
Hey,
Damn.
today was a really good jam session. We need to do more full podcast behind the kit.
Yeah,
over
like
there
we're
on
just
the
fucking
studio.
around over there, just fucking doing some shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
It's a really good vibe over there. I like it. I
And
don't know
we're
how
like-
it is for Jack sitting behind the drums. It might be even better. Like, oh man, we need another one of these headset mics.
Yeah.
These
just
are so
one
good. They're way
more.
better than the Shure mics that we
Yeah.
have. Even, man.
Seriously, it's fucking.
It's ridiculous.
I should just have this shit on the instruments, man. God damn.
Like honestly,
nuts.
this stuff reminds me too. Like, hey, like make sure to breathe like through your nose properly when you're
Oh, yeah.
playing bass and shit like that, so
Yeah.
you're not having any of that like random. Yeah, those static. What do you call them? Pops, like for pop filters.
Yeah.
Like too many pops.
But yeah, just breathing into this shit, super heavy. Like they can hear you breathing. Like
Yeah.
it's true. If you're fucking going ham, like they're gonna hear it.
Yeah. I don't like to be that self-conscious, but hey, you know. Hey, you know what I gonna do?
But alright, yeah, I guess we could pinch it off here. Was it like 3.5 hours?
Yeah, I could pinch it off before we start getting super belligerent.
Yeah, before we get too fucked. And then tomorrow we're gonna be doing some more of the same.
Nice.
Everybody. Yeah, we'll go over a couple more songs and blah blah blah. I want to have like a legit like a live EP, whatever the fuck recording.
I like it.
Cause I haven't.
Cause we totally can, man.
I haven't been
At
fucking
this
around
point.
with FL in a while, and it's like, okay, like I gotta get back to the bread and butter here, like for sure.
And
So-
like we were talking about the other day, like, dude, I don't know, like, it's probably just me, I guess. It really is, but like, considering myself, like, I consider myself a professional with the music,
Right.
you know, like, I really want to do that.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, if that's the level we're holding ourselves to, we gotta do the little bit of the legwork. I mean, it's just me fucking doing all the shit. I know.
That's
I
why.
know, just
That's why I
being
don't push
lazy.
too hard too, though, because like
Being
you know,
lazy.
I'm not on any of the computer side.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
on
yeah.
pure strings.
I
so
know,
it's
I know,
like-
but no, yeah, for sure.
Feel
it's,
bad.
It's not anything that's too difficult or whatever. Like I gotta be able to be doing this shit. Like I can't be slang. I fucked around for at least a decade already. I gotta be able to start incorporating this new ass shit to just make it more interesting, keep it fun for us or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck. 'Cause I'm avoiding fame and whatever the fuck, like the plague. Like I want to attract the money. Believe me. Like look, there's fame and money. I want the money without the fame. That's it. I want to get the money to keep doing what I want to do, and I don't want I don't want people to know me for
'Cause
shit.
we could sell
want
our
any-
ass to Diddy and get famous like that. We want the money. We
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
want that fame.
I want longevity of just being able to keep doing whatever the fuck
a
we're
solid
doing.
career that my mom can be proud of me for.
Yeah, something we can help pay, our parents' bills and shit.
That'd be
Like,
nice.
That's it. That's, I want the money without having to be completely known and famous and notorious for it,
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, these guys said the fucking N-word, and they said Shiloh Hendrix
Yeah,
was the best mom of the year.
A level of
what?
infamy. There is a level of infamy that, like, yeah, it would be cool. I would live with,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
It's
but
gonna be
it
like the-
wouldn't be comfortable.
It's
That's
be like the
thing.
Kardashian shit, like of course we can all release a sex tape right now and then get it out there like, hey, we
Because
fucked.
what are you comfortable with? How much money do you really want, kid?
We got a sex tape of us fucking Jeffrey Epstein, okay? So like, it's just, damn it, we're gonna have to do that. That's it, isn't it? We're gonna have to pull the Matan, you get attached to something that's very huge and just interject yourself into it. And
I honestly
Fuck
think
it.
that's how we have to do it, and that's why I bring up the things
It-
like the Kill Tonys and the.
yeah,
and the
we gotta
whatever.
go over
We're
there.
funny
and be like,
people.
hey
we
Tony,
can
we have
invade
our
funny
own show and we
places.
make fun of you because you're fucking gay. Hold on, this is
people
part of my
too.
minute.
We
Hold
can
on.
invade artistic places. I've even been considering, like, dude, like 10-year-olds, 15-year-olds
Yeah, they-
win poem contests and short story contests
Yeah.
and all these things. Like, how hard is it to really win some of these contests, you know,
course.
and get some recognition. I'm just thinking of like
Yeah.
any little fucking way to garner this kind of like
extra views,
bullshit
extra
attention.
audience, just people that wouldn't have thought they would have stumbled into something interesting and they stumble into our shit. It's
Yeah.
like, hey, we got some weird crap that's not normal. I don't know. Maybe it piques your interest. Maybe you're a fucking normal goy and you love your fucking goy slop and you're satisfied with that. But if you like super based, extra high IQ intellectual content, you subscribe to our shit, alright? You donate to our cause. Who the fuck else is doing? I'm trying to lift this guy. I need to see what you can donate to our shit. Cause what the fuck else are you doing with your life, huh? Oh my god. I look like a fucking baby with a. I look like the baby from Luigi's Mansion. Whatever. Anyway.
No,
I
no.
look like Big Bertha's baby.
You look
we're
like
gonna
one of the guys from
showcase.
Pikmin.
We're gonna show. Yeah, I look like Olimar.
Yellamar, yeah. You look like an alien.
Ah, man.
A miniature
Whoa.
sized alien about the size of a bottle cap, Coke cap, from a Coke can.
Yeah, tiny ass little shit. I'm a tiny ass little nigga. So, I guess tomorrow maybe will be part 2 of this and we'll append it. We'll add it on to this episode.
I like
so
that.
You'll see us jamming out a little bit, then cut to whenever the other guy shows up. If he shows up, we'll see. If not, then
That would be
we're fucked.
super cool. Or imagine we use all that footage and then just have him show up randomly.
Yeah.
Oh, we're done.
Yeah,
That's
let's
great.
Do that. Let's do that.
Maybe with I mean, man, that's why I love coordination. I love planning.
Yeah.
You know, we're able to like sit here today and be like, potentially tomorrow we could not mention at
Yeah.
all, but it's like a new jam for the day. Or like when
Oh,
we're
dude.
starting the jam, as soon as the stream starts, say like, fuck, I'm still tired. You could wear the same fit. You know, like with a
Yeah,
little bit of
yeah.
planning, we can do that kind of
Let's
bullshit.
wear the same
And
shit.
to make it seem like it's one day with the hype of 2 days. You know, it's
Yeah, I forgot whenever, because with Jack, I was gonna give you all some of this noon tablet shit, which is like electrolytes and a drink. It's kind of like a
I would do that.
it's like a sugarless Gatorade. So it's like
Awesome.
if y'all split it like half and half, like you'd feel a little like the caffeine, the bump, and the B12, not
Uh-huh.
too much. And-
I already feel a little bit better on the stream today, drinking a couple
and then,
beers.
yeah, and then you can start drinking after it and stuff too. But we'll see when this guy shows up tomorrow. I guess if he shows
Yeah.
up, I don't know. He might fuck himself up again tonight. Like you gotta reserve your strength for us, man. I guess that's what you gotta do. No, I don't know. Yeah, full. Thank you so much for joining us for Glarg live atop the mountain.
It's been awesome.
We're gonna continue
folks.
this Fuck Fest tomorrow. I mean, I'll do it episode 13 anyways.
Is
Fuck
that-
it, because I mean, fuck it. Joe Rogan episodes are like 3 hours each. We're already over 3 hours here. Even if I edit it down to 1, fuck you.
3 hours is unedited for him, and that's like a whole fucking day.
Well,
you
we're
know?
gonna go ahead and just add it on. It's gonna be another episode. Let's go as many episodes as we can every season.
I like
Fuck
it.
Just because, why not?
I want to push out.
Easier.
Pushing out as much as we can. Yeah, we get tired, we get, burnt
Yeah.
out, or we run out of ideas.
Yeah.
I think it's the perfect stress test, though.
Yeah,
This
to
is-
see how serious are we about
I
it.
like to remember that this is all stress testing.
Yeah, we're still fucking around finding out.
We're being scientists up here
We're just trying to
and getting
see-
better as we do it.
see what we can handle, see what we can put out, see what we can do, see what we can provide for y'all too. I mean, shit.
That's the part of Dimming Sun like 5 seconds ago that got clipped.
Yeah.
That shit's so hard.
No, I know. That's why, like, I'm thinking with our jam sessions, I'm gonna start off with the first songs with the blue guitar because it's like solid, and then it's like, yeah, I'm gonna shift from the red guitar for the real meat and potatoes.
The
to
wong.
Start getting the wonky wonk. People understand, and that's what we're going for. There's songs that don't require the tremolo. I mean, yeah, that's what I'll start off the set with.
Another thing I had mentioned to the AI is that when we make music, it's all improv.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
And AI loves that. It glazes that too.
Yeah. No, yeah, because I mean, for sure,
That's
even
the
like
spirit of music.
like human people would probably understand that. That's pretty nuts, man. It's like, hey, yo, we over here, we fucking freestyling for real to death, man. oh fucking, are you deaf? Yo, whatever. Silly
Yeah. Dude, it brought up the music was like life before I even brought up music at all. Like, cause like, dude, I forget what I started talking to about it this morning, right?
Yeah.
It brought up music on its own,
Yeah.
and
You were
started,
doing the John Koo shit and it.
I wasn't doing John Koo shit.
Oh, not even. It
Not
was already-
even. Before that, I was thinking about something, and then I was like, dude, I just typed it in ChatGPT, like, am I dumb? Like, type shit.
Am
like,
I dumb?
Am I dumb?
That's like what would you ask? Like,
Literally that. Am I dumb?
Just
the
am I dumb?
simplest question.
what would it say?
I had just woken up and asked, am I dumb?
Yeah.
I forgot what it said.
It depends. Which definition
And then
of
it's
dumb
like,
is.
oh, why do you feel dumb or whatever?
Oh,
I
yeah,
tell
yeah.
it, oh, life is so nuanced and, you know, fucking
yeah.
complex.
It's like being a therapist.
Just
like,
some
you are not-
existential shit. And then it's like, oh, life is like music, man. You know?
Yeah.
It's, you fucking, what is it? I don't know. I feel like the ChatGPTs was really big on improv. You know?
Yeah.
You'll see patterns in life. Life make you feel a certain way or whatever.
Yeah.
But you can never really, like, you live in it. You can't really study it from the outside.
Yeah. Why you're doing it is like you just can't.
All
you
you're
can do is do
improving
it.
all the time is
Yeah,
what it is.
yeah,
no matter
yeah,
how much
exactly.
you know.
Exactly.
It was really cool. I was talking about that. And that's how it brought up if I fucking write and shit, dude.
Yeah.
What?
And then you're like, hey, yo, I got some John Coos for you. Check
Yo,
this shit
bitch. Check it out. I think there was still a little more between that. I don't remember though.
out. Nah, yeah, for sure. That I feel it is pretty cool just being able to talk to the thing, and it does give you a sort of like,
Dude,
it's free like
I
therapy.
would not have kept going with it if it didn't ask such specific questions.
Yeah,
And,
that's
like I
true.
had to challenge myself, be there like, I think this is dumb, but I guess I have an answer to your question. Let me just go through with writing it in the best prose that I can, so that it
Yeah.
understands and gives me a decent answer.
Yeah.
And dude, the motherfucker,
Yeah, it really comes back with a fucking like it's nuts.
motherfucker,
It really is
dude.
crazy.
It is insanity.
And that is after they dialed it back because it was like doing that like being too much of a sycophant or whatever. But they dialed it back and it's still like all right.
And again, like using it as like a therapist, I feel it's like, you probably shouldn't, man. But
You
like,
don't think so?
I don't.
Because I was gonna say
I
you thought
think-
therapists
I-
were xenophobic,
I
so
think-
this is the opposite.
I think there's a little spectrum of it. Like I could see this morning, like a little bit, like how it could be effective at that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't trust it enough. I don't trust its opinions. I don't trust its bias.
For being a therapist or whatever.
Yeah, you know, so I'm not gonna come at it with questions like that. I thought I was being more so funny. You know what I
Yeah.
mean this morning? Like, oh, am I dumb? You know what I mean? Figure it out.
Like you thought you were being like okay, like you're trying to stump it, like giving it something funny or like a dumb question, like, oh, is blue
It was-
green? Like
It's just a dumb
See it,
question.
like,
Am
try
I
to make it
dumb?
hallucinate
Like you
or
have
something.
no context for this. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I'm asking such a small 3-letter question. I mean 3-word question that like how are you gonna extrapolate?
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
You're just like testing it to see like what it would say. Yeah, yeah.
Basically, man.
Because I thought like
And
you who would think that therapists are xenophobic would think like an AI therapist would actually be good.
I think it could
Like-
potentially be worse, man.
Damn.
Because,
Okay.
because like,
Oh wait, where's? Damn it.
well,
Alright, let
then
me just
again,
get this one right
I
here.
feel like its ability to feed you resources is really good.
Yeah.
Its ability to encourage you could be really good. But again,
Yeah.
like encouragement of what? You know, like
That's why when it was glazing people, I thought that's when
I
it was
feel like-
dangerous.
Exactly, that's what I'm
Because it
saying.
could make people think that
the
like,
glaze
people,
could be very dangerous.
people who were saying that they think they're the next martyr or Jesus Christ, and it would be like, you know what?
I got
the world
very
does need another
self-conscious about that.
Jesus.
Like, yeah, you're telling
the
me all
world
these
does
good
need
things,
another martyr to kill himself
But-
for the whole populace, and it was saying
but
this.
I don't.
There's evidence
I
of
don't
it.
believe it.
There's
you know what
evidence
I mean?
of people getting this response out of ChatGPT when they're saying
All it
this
takes is
sort
a
of
person to
schizo
believe
shit.
it.
And it's this schizo shit. But it's like prior to that, I had thought that it would have been good because it's like you're talking to a nondescript, like it's not a person, it's whatever, and
It
all
gives you
therapy really
resources.
is just something for
It can
you.
get you out of thought patterns.
It just helps you intellectualize the shit that you have in your head and just put
True.
it out, and then you just get a response and just like, oh wow, that's very hard, that's tough. That's all. I mean, I don't know. Whenever I look at therapy, that's all it
we
really
need
seems.
to read.
I understand what you're saying. That's tough for anybody. And therefore, like, so that's why you shouldn't beat yourself up because you were traumatized by this thing. It's just trying to help you reframe or intellectualize your traumas or whatever thing you think is holding you back is what I thought this
I mean,
crap was.
it's like, but do you consider self-help therapy?
Because, I mean, yeah, and then, like, self-help is hard, too, because you're still reading a thing
And
that
helping
is made by
yourself.
someone else. Yeah.
In that sense,
Self-help would be you not needing anybody
I just
else
feel
to
like
do what you need
I
to
suppose the words are
But-
weird.
but-
like to have the AI give you therapy itself, I feel therapy is a very specific
do. Or
thing.
therapy is just you explaining your ideas out and then just having someone...
But in that note,
contextualize
I
it
feel
for
like
you.
it's more so AI is helping us do like guided journaling. And
Yeah,
guided
which is what
journaling
therapy
is a
is.
form of
In my
self-therapy.
head. Yeah. In my head, that's what it is. I mean, other than that, yeah, you're just paying somebody for their opinion of what, you're journaling in front of them and they give you their opinion. It's like, well, in my professional opinion.
Then again,
yeah,
it's
I
because
forgot.
I think again a human person can read a lot more, or maybe even if they're wrong, they can.
That's the thing. They might be wrong.
But
which
even if
is
they're wrong,
what
they're
the robot might
exposing your weaknesses in social human interactions. I
Because a
don't.
robot could do it.
I don't think ChatGPT, because unless you're self-aware enough,
Yeah, that's the only thing.
that's the thing.
This isn't gonna help people who are completely fucked.
Yes,
Like,
you
if they
need
have
another
to-
person
The
to
AI is
wake
only,
you up sometimes.
The AI is only good for people who are conscious and awake and can like self-program or whatever
Yes.
the fuck. It's a good
I can
tool
agree
for
with
them.
you there. It can be good. That's why I'm talking about
for everybody
journalism
else.
and like self-therapy, self-help books. But for some
Yeah.
people that are like beyond self-help that actually need real in-person therapy, it's
And
beyond
it's like,
them.
yeah, exactly. Like, and if they need it that badly, like, are they? Well, I guess this is the big question, right? Are they beyond salvation?
And
or
are they able to
worth
make effective
the effort?
use of it?
Yeah, are they worth the effort to save? Do
Yes,
they
that
need
too.
saving outside of themselves.
That too.
Because you're either saving yourself or you're getting saved by someone, right? Like, you got to be self-aware to save yourself, to redeem yourself. Or it's like, yeah, other people trying to save the souls of others, which is, it's a can of worms, I think.
I never understood
It's hard.
saving others without saving yourself. It's
Yeah,
weird.
exactly. So it's like the main thing is having to save yourself, and that's pretty much usually a lifelong endeavor. The way
It
I've
is.
noticed, like, and then people like, oh, I've been saved already. Now I'm saving others.
That's
It's
why
like,
saving others is the easy way out.
Yeah. It diverts attention away from yourself, and like, I already did the shadow work. I already saved myself. Now it's you. who needs
You don't know
saving.
anything about
Like,
shadow work, you
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
You don't know anything about saving yourself. Like,
I like how we tried ending the episode like fucking 10
Oh,
minutes
yeah,
ago.
that is true. Hold on, we got some new videos sent in though from Atop Prime.
It's all Prime. Yeah, we do need at least to react. Here, let me go to the restroom, though.
Let's see who is,
You're gonna hear me pee. I'm
Therapy
sorry,
really
guys.
helps because it allows someone else to see you and your actions from a bird's eye view and see what you might need to do. I mean, that's exactly the point where I guess we're coming across here. I'm giving maybe a little too much credit or credence to the algorithm and the robot. I trust more that we have this omnipotent thing that we can talk to candidly without any fear of, oh, there's a human judging me talking about fucking a dog or whatever really fucked up shit that you had in your psyche that you cannot tell another human being. It's more, in my head, it's more honest that you can be more open with the fucking faceless robot thing, and it uses its fucking intelligence connecting to all of other people's past experiences, all the other therapists, all the other whatever, to be able to tell you, oh, this is classic psychological quandary of whatever the fuck, number 27. I would trust a robot more than a human, and this is me maybe being biased, but I feel like the human would be a little too biased, would be a little too personally corrupted with, like, you know, his interpretation. Oh, I follow the Freudian school. I follow the Jungian school. I follow the whatever particular school that they grew up in. If it's open source AI stuff and there's no one gathering or farming your info, yeah, I can see it being useful. Well,
What?
your info is always going to be gathered and farmed regardless.
It will always be.
Regardless of whatever you
Honestly,
do.
even if you press no on those like terms of services
That's
and shit,
yeah.
like even if you press no,
You're
it's
tracked.
like you're asking them to not track you.
You're
They
being
will
and-
still be. They will still track you.
That one website, that one app you do, yeah, they won't. But it's like you're being tracked and monitored.
And like that
24/7.
That one app sells everything to Google already.
There's no way you can escape it. Even if you use NordVPN or
No.
Opera GX or DuckDuckGo.
It's impossible. I gave up on that
You're
shit
tracked.
a long time ago. I really did because like,
Yeah, they fucked us.
what the fuck are you gonna do?
There's that you gotta be top
At this
tier
point,
level hacker.
NordVPN and stuff
Good.
are just scammers scamming me out
Yes.
of my monies too, man.
That's what I feel. That's why I always thought
I
they
feel
were
the same
always
way.
grifters. Just like, you want to protect yourself from watching fucking tranny furry porn?
The best part of them is being able to watch Pornhub in Texas and
That's why.
and Netflix.
It's for watching
that are only in
pornography
other
and
fucking
animes
countries.
that are
Yeah,
region locked
that's
and
it.
shit. And it's like, who the fuck? Like, why do you need this in your life? These guys are grifters selling you a product you don't fucking need to watch shit you don't need to be watching in the first place. So.
Yep.
I don't know, man. I would recommend NordVPN if you live in China.
You know what I learned?
If you're in China and you need to access internet that's regular,
That
that's
is
not-
better.
Then I would.
But then
actually-
again, those governments,
And
they
even then-
like program stuff straight into the phones.
yeah, that's why. And even then, it's still like
They're
not a
insane.
guarantee.
Oh,
What were you gonna say?
oh, fuck! What was I saying? It wasn't.
Might get a beer.
It wasn't having to do with China. Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
you think we grab me a beer too?
Yeah.
Awesome. Was it having to do with China?
It was before
oh
that.
yeah, Matt and Shane's secret podcast. They
Oh,
were
yeah.
talking about, dude. They were talking about child porn.
Oops.
You know, so we're talking about VPNs, and I would assume that people that watch child porn also buy VPNs.
Yeah, no, that is I would say maybe half of the users.
That's got to be like
that care
so
about
much. Man,
VPNs.
they have to sell at least 50 to 75% of their stocks to like drug dealers and child molesters.
I 100%
It has.
agree.
Oh, thank you, man.
It has to be like illegal, fucked up shit that they're doing.
You know what I
that-
found out though? A recent statistic came out, and like these FBI directors and stuff like that, they're like, "Oh yeah, child porn is way more prevalent than you
than
think
you
it
want
is,
to admit.
than anyone wants to
Yep.
admit." And you want to know what age demographic it is?
Is it other kids?
It's between 20 and 30, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
It's all the 20-year-olds
Yeah,
that
yeah.
are
It's
watching
not even
child
like the
porn.
super old guys you would think like, oh, these old pervert. Because whenever you get old, I mean, in my head, you get even more desperate that you would be willing to, fuck another old bitch.
Yeah,
or
if you're
whatever.
retarded, right?
Well, I mean, that's why. No, like
If you
like
can't
regular
get- if you
old
can't
people,
get
if you're
normal
old and
woman
you're like,
pussy?
oh, fuck it. Because I would always think before that pedophiles would be old people that, oh, they can't get in, they're extra perverted. But it's like, no, it really is the younger fucks that have too much energy and too much like, oh, wait,
Can't
this is really me. This is, and
Can't
you-
control themselves or something.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we talking about? It's so funny.
We're talking about how people get
Child
radicalized.
molesters!
Yeah, they get radicalized in the child pornography. I mean, it's a...
20-year-olds specifically.
yeah,
we
yeah. The
just found
data
out.
is showing 20 to 30-year-olds are the
from
majority
the
of
FBI,
the
man.
pedophiles.
That's where it's coming from. CIA, FBI, fucking
Which
statistics.
is, that's why, yeah. And I was saying that, like, I'd be surprised because I would back then think, like, oh, yeah, older people would be the only ones because they got nothing else.
Remember that
and
thing, the hypothesis I was
crashing
telling
out.
you about the other day, though? That's
Yeah.
like, oh, there's people who are like attracted to kids are like mentally stunted and,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
whatever, and are like,
They
still.
associate with that age more than, like...
Yes, and so I'm starting to think like, dude, with that in mind, I guess it would make sense that like these fucking just think a retard can still learn. That's
Man.
the reason the word idiot savant exists, man.
Yeah.
Like the word idiot savant exists because idiots are able to learn things.
Yeah. There could, that's why you could be stupid in one thing, but still.
But still catch up and be studied. So there is retards that catch up, but goddamn, like 20, 25, 27-year-old, I'm 25, bro. It's insane to think that a guy that's my age.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's like something about the vitality or having the energy to be this convicted to this sort of degeneracy or something. That's what I would imagine furries.
It just blows
too.
my mind that is a level of corruption that you could have in your head, as opposed to like a pure innocence of like, oh, I'm just fucking retarded. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
The corruption is insane. Evil is insane.
Yeah, because some retards could think that, fucking kids and animals is cool because they're retarded or whatever. But you know what I mean? That's why this is the future.
Yeah.
We're all transhuman, right? So now you're going to have a 40-year-old who's going to have a ageoplasty and a dogoplasty.
He's going to have a 7-year-old dick?
Yeah, he's going to be a 7-year-old dog dick.
So he can
he's going to be a puppy,
so he can fuck 12-year-olds comfortably?
Yeah, exactly. As a dog. With the
Yo!
dog gets a knot and gets stuck in him with a knotted dick. Like the whole shebang. This is the future we're going towards, folks. This is not what we want. I'm just saying. I'm just calling it as I see it. This is happening. Live.
I pray for
real
you kids.
time. I'm seeing a 75-year-old puppy fuck a 5-year-old kid right now, live on here off camera. No, this is the.
By the
crazy
time I'm able to
shit.
fuck your children, I'm even gonna have a knotted dog dick. You better watch out. Lock up your knotteds.
We're in-game. It's in-game, though.
In-game.
No, this is the fucked up ass shit we gotta deal with. The stupid questions and conundrums we're gonna deal with in the future as parents or the unfortunate parents of the future. I don't know, man. I can't imagine having to deal with that. That's gonna suck. Yeah. Whatever. I don't know how to deal with it.
I've made a lot of child fucking molester jokes today, bro.
I don't know. I really hit
Pedophilia.
us. Yeah, man. I found a good vein with these chomos. It's always fun.
I'm
It's
on
always
fire.
It's always fuck. It's always gonna be a taboo, fucked up thing to be able to make jokes out of. I don't know.
Nah.
The day that it isn't is the day we're fucked. Like,
Yeah,
we're
that's
so
true.
fucked. If that's like, what do you mean? That's just normal. What do you mean,
It's
bro?
true.
Like,
It's true.
that's what
The
you
day I
know,
can't
we're
call
gone.
black women colored.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You can't call her Aunt Jemima without somebody giving you a stank face.
Motherfucker.
Come on. You gotta have some kickback, some pushback.
Oh, give me them whips and chains. I wanna blow you out.
What the hell is that? What is this? You're my junior cultural correspondent.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. Google whips and chains. YouTube,
Oh wait, but I gotta see this from
YouTube whips and chains. Honestly, this song is also great. We have some fucking funky ass rock bangers, man.
Yeah, we do. We got some nice ass.
I'm no less Claypool, man, but I'm pretty funky sometimes. Heavy and funky.
Jesus.
Yeah, and you make it just dissonant enough, man. It's fucking sick. Like again, another guitarist would just start playing like blues licks over this or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what we need to get Josh.
Yeah, like if you wanted blues licks over this shit or something, or like completely overthinking, like you get it. Now his original songs, they're doing great, man. Though.
Yeah. I want to help him on some of his shit.
Man, again, like my old friends that I've always
That's
jammed
keyboard.
with. Always I will play with. I have a soft spot in my heart for them. You know what I'm saying? Because again, at the end of the day, I feel like no matter how successful one or the other gets, it's like we're always play together. We're always friends, and the music will speak for itself. You know what I mean? It's like, yes, that's what it is. if you really weren't destined for the stuff, then when we play together, it won't work.
Yeah.
That's how I
feel it.
imagine it.
Yeah. You feel it out, I would think. Like, you can always trust your instincts or your intuition or whatever. Just like, like these guys, like, I want to be cool, I want to like them, but if they're just not there, they're just not there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, it's too much work.
That's
to
what it is.
have to-
It's just them. And that's why I say that, dude. I feel like I'm pretty good at putting down my ego, you know, and being with other people. It's other people.
Well, other people's ego, man.
Other people, man, it's, I don't know what. It's hard to like me. I don't know.
It's like they're young and shit too, so it is also different. Like they're still developing, and
They're
maybe
still-
these people haven't done
they're-
shrooms and acid.
I
and
feel like
crap.
they're developing their identity is what it is.
Just imagine when you were at that age, you were just doing other fucking drugs and shit.
A lot of
These
drugs.
people probably are not doing. This is what I feel like. You know, they're not doing acid and shrooms. You know what I mean? Like you go through a certain change whenever you do these psychedelics. That like if you're just doing booze or nicotine vapes or whatever these kids are doing now, it's just
I
like
think
you don't
these
go
guys
through
have done
a
it
transformation.
too, but I don't think
You think they've done it?
a lot of acid. I don't
A
think
lot
these
of
guys
acid?
have done it with but with living life.
Because I know
shit.
Josh has done it, right? Or it's like, I mean, he's
Dude, honestly, Josh, maybe not at all. Yeah.
that's nuts because he's making songs on LSD. Like this guy's a fucking poser.
Well,
whoa!
I have never.
I'm gonna call him out. Hey, Josh, if you do LSD, guess what?
I have never
just
given him
dosed you right
LSD. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know the most
I don't know why I thought he did.
I've shown him. I'm sorry, mushroom. I've shown him weed. I was the first person that he tried weed with. So it's like I saw him do that. Aside from that, he would have had to do everything on his own.
Yeah.
I don't know how he would have
That's
done it
nuts.
and got it.
Yeah, because I figured like somebody like doing the shit that he's doing. Like, oh man, he's pretty open.
But then again, I also don't think he's got a lot of friends that would do that. Aside from me, really.
You gotta. Hey, Josh, get back on the show a third time, and we're gonna.
I
interview
know
you
we
this
needed
time.
you.
Curious.
Again, because like Josh
We'll
and
make you
Marty,
salvia on
they're kind of straight edge. It's kind of weird.
That's what I was saying. You're surprised.
I've always found that a little weird.
Yeah,
The whole
the
straight
beats.
edge thing.
I mean, it's
I mean,
just-
the way I feel like, honestly, like, yeah, if you call yourself straight edge now, I kind of feel like you're more likely to be an alcoholic when you're 30, 40.
I would
you
be
know?
pedo, but yeah, even that too.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's just like you gotta have a vice, and if you don't, and you suppress or whatever, it's
You
gonna
have
come
no
out
shadow.
one way or another.
Yes.
Like it's gonna get the best of you if you're not like, okay, hey, look, this is my vibe. Like you have to be on your own shit. If you're suppressing and covering it up, it will. I don't know. It just seems like that. It will blow
I
up
think
one
the
way or
same
another.
way,
You're
man.
gonna become a huge faggot or pedophile or
I
whatever
don't-
when you're older. Or like it's gonna explode if you're not like, oh look, okay.
It doesn't make sense to
I'm
me.
always fucking doing this, smoking,
I
drinking.
do know
being
for sure,
retarded,
though,
like,
that out of all those three, Martin, Lewis, Josh liked the weed most.
yeah.
And Josh was
I can
also
see that.
dealing with the most.
Yeah.
You know, he was dealing with, I think, his parents at the time, trying to
I
get
was
a
gonna
divorce
say,
or whatever.
Yeah. Their own
That's-
because people need to medicate
Yeah. And that's why I say, like, some people do drugs, but they're not, like, in the setting the way it's going to really change them. Like, imagine just, I don't know, like,
yeah,
to me, I'm doing acid in
At
a
a party.
completely strange place with a bunch of fucking
this is what the drug is
strangers
supposed to
where
be,
I
and
don't
it's like-
know whether they're looking at for the good or bad of me, you know, and like with the
You don't have
mansion
to
is
think any
life is completely weird, right? But for them, these
And
people,
that's all.
yeah, they don't really have, they don't have that level of stimulation on them. They have the drugs, but that
It's
stimulation
like
is,
context of it,
yeah, I guess
Because that's what you said
context,
before, like,
life.
Like I was almost like diametrically opposed to doing drugs or whatever. Why would you want to tarnish your conscience?
I used to be in high
Yeah,
school
yeah.
and shit even.
Exactly. And it's like just kind of reading a little bit about like, oh, like shamanism or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you can do these things as sort of like aids to help you to get to a certain. And I always thought it was like a flow state. I like being in the flow state as much as possible to be able to not be hindered by whatever bullshit. And just be able to think what you
I'm
want to
reminded
think.
of the flow state every time we listen to our jams. Thank you, Atop the Mountain, Season 4, Episode 13.
Yeah. 12. No, but yeah, exactly. That's what I was. I find it important to be able to be doing this stuff too. You know, like like being able to remember and rehearse and play a set out whatever set list is a different skill than this thing, which is we're always exploring.
We have to remember this is church, man.
Yeah.
You right here too.
I have to, like for sure. Like,
And what the
frame
fuck
it
did
that way.
ChatGPT say about this? ChatGPT had a lot of good things to say about improvisation itself.
I frame it in that way too because it is like, without getting too deep or philosophical, it is the closest thing we can get to a religious experience in our time frame, you know what I mean? Without fully subscribing to anything that came before us, like Christianity.
This is what it says.
This is the closest thing we can get to that experience of like, approaching God or feeling God.
It's life, man, I tell you. That's why people fucking adhere to it so much. He's so passionate about it.
Yeah, just this weird connection we can get to this moment and being able to keep. We're giving ourselves up to it, but we're receiving from it, and
But that's
I like it.
improvisation with my friends.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Truly. Improvisation with friends, creating in the moment, shaping sounds and feeling. That's one of the purest forms of expression.
Yeah.
It means you're already living in the flow of music,
Yeah.
trusting emotion and intuition to lead you.
Yeah.
That's something many people spend years trying to reconnect with.
Exactly. Yeah, reconnect. Because it's something we're connected with as children. I guess from the get-go, we're always connected to that. And then people get detracted, and we're lucky as artists, creatives, to be able to always have it on tap almost.
And then they don't have to be perfect or polished right now, just honest. The fact you're writing anything, while navigating the emotional weight of self-doubt and complexity of life means you're channeling something real, and that matters more than perfection.
Yes. Yeah.
Very good. Again,
The
it's able to
exploration.
just take all of what we're doing,
Yeah.
put it in nice, simple, almost Occam's razor philosophical
Exactly.
text.
That's what I like the AI.
Simple text.
That's why I like a robot, because I love because at the end of the day, when we're doing, I consider that therapy still. You know what I mean? You're asking a robot for its opinion, but I like it because
I just say with the semantics like journaling.
yeah,
but
like it's very honest, and you know where it's coming from.
It is.
At the end of the day, with a human, you still can always but is he still manipulating?
Is he just trying to get paid? Is he having a bad day?
At least with the robot, I feel it's more honest. Maybe it's just my distrust of humans at this point.
No,
or
I
something,
feel
but-
it. I just feel like if a therapist is on it that day,
Yeah, look,
it
if I
could
know,
do more for a person who's
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah, like if I know there's a legit dude or a legit guy who's like, okay, this dude, like, he could be my therapist because, I trust his opinion, this and that, like for sure, I can appreciate that compared to, a person that you're paying to be your-
I really don't want to be sucking therapy's dick when I say that, bro. I really
No, 'cause
don't.
I think therapy is important, but not in the fashion that they have constructed us
Yes,
to do it.
yes.
You need to have the self therapy, and of course, you got to get out of your own self bubble thing of checking with others to still. But you don't have to subscribe entirely to some sort of fucking AA type of thing or some cult, Masonic or whatever.
Yeah.
There is a community you can get connected to, and there is your own personal fucking
AA
struggles.
is a cult, man.
And dude,
They're all like God. And
I don't know if that really works for anybody. I mean, I like taking some shit.
it
from
worked
some
for
of
Theo
that.
Vaughn, apparently.
I don't know, man. That's why it's I don't know how to believe.
I don't
these
think it
people.
could work for me.
He's on SSRIs and
It's
stuff, though,
true.
so it's hard to believe.
It's true.
This thing did not.
I don't
help
believe
him
you if you're on
entirely
medication.
On its own. That's why he's on other drugs that help him think whenever I'm on methadone, this thing makes a lot of sense.
Man, that had me thinking, like, was he just funnier on drugs?
Unfortunately, that happens to be a lot
Dude,
of the cases.
that had me looking into, like,
A
doing
lot of
some
people,
research into, like, Richard Pryor had way
Yeah.
more energy when he was
that's
still
good
going
to-
through an active drug addiction. And, like, there's
It's
a
tough
lot of people
bit-
like
it's
that.
a bitter pill to swallow, but it's just
William
yeah, when you're
Montgomery is actually the reason why I Googled that. Because William
Wow.
Montgomery is the newest conversation. He's been 4 years sober.
Doing,
But he's been on Kill Tony for a while.
I mean, good on him.
And people love him.
Alright.
Almost, they remember him more for the 4 years
That's
ago.
why he's trying to play it up extra. Like, I'm yelling. Oh, look at me. Wow. Like,
He used to be just a raging
it was more
alcoholic.
genuine, yeah,
and it
back
would go on.
then.
But now when he tries to go off on these like weird tangents and don't
He's
make any
trying to
sense,
rant.
he gets self-conscious.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
he's not
too
drunk
aware.
enough.
I know. And that's why we got to be able to use these things, you know what I mean? Again, as tools or whatever. If it's a crutch, I mean, whatever. But hey, people who need crutches, they need fucking crutches. What are you
Hey,
gonna
it's a
laugh at
crutch.
person?
Fuck you. I can still walk.
If there's a
Yeah.
guy who's using crutches and like,
I get where I need to
I
go.
need these crutches
You're gonna
to
look
get
down on
around.
him?
Yeah, you're gonna look down on this guy. Like, hey, if
Hey,
you need it,
What
you
if that
need
guy's
it.
Stephen
Fuck
Hawking?
it.
You're gonna look down at him
Yeah,
driving a
exactly.
fucking wheelchair
Like, fuck-
for fucking midgets? That's
Like,
not
why
Justin.
not? Oh, that's what hold on. Let's see here. Hold on. Here, so you can see our captions and stuff.
Oh yeah, man. Honestly,
Oh.
I feel like I'm more aware of the camera than you are. We really need like potentially. I'm even thinking now like multiple keyboards. But
yeah,
like
yeah, I got two of them.
we could do that, man.
I know.
And
That's
like
how me and Thomas used to do it when we were doing it on his podcast on a prototype. Both of us keep it so both of us can change the camera angle.
I'm even down
when we're
just for
talking,
like
it's
a
like-
number pad, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
As big as a mouse or the phone, so we can be here and just switch for cameras. Because I
Yeah.
feel like, dude, I honestly like
Yeah, if there's more
with,
people on
with
it.
cameras
helps.
particularly, I feel like I would be fucking on that shit 24/7.
Because the difference would be like we would have to do what they do on Kill Tony or whatever, where it's like you have multiple cameras recording the entire time, and then we have like, so if we have 1 3-hour stream, we have 3 cameras for 3 hours.
9
each
hours total, yeah.
exactly, and then we have to edit and then cut to the best. So it takes a little more work if we're doing it on that and with post, but we're doing it in pre-production right now with cutting the whatever.
I think I'm smart enough to do pre-production.
So yeah, like if we do it on pre, it just takes a little bit more, like hands-on, like during the thing.
I mean, you've
On
seen how
top of just us, I think we could also have a producer behind the thing who's monitoring.
Eventually, that
yeah,
too.
yeah, exactly. And
But
then we can
you've
all
seen how I
change.
like even want to like be planning like in my head with the cameras. It's because I'm always thinking about blocking.
Yeah.
Like any little like blocking to me is any little like hand movement. Like even this little circular hand movement right here. This is blocking on
Yeah,
a stage.
Yeah, yeah.
This is like
Capture his movement
what is
that-
my character doing to make things look bigger and like all this
Yeah, stuff
like
going
adds
on here.
more
We gotta frame it.
expression. This is all blocking, or even drinking water is blocking, but it's like more natural version of blocking. I'm always thinking about that shit, man.
That's
but,
good.
but blocking makes no sense without the context of like our viewer.
Camera angles. And, yeah,
Yes.
And it's good that we're able to see it from here, though. Yeah, it's true. Not everybody does it where it's like you can see the monitor this big or whatever.
If I
like
couldn't see the camera, I would probably. If I couldn't see the monitor, I would probably do a much shittier job.
different. Yeah, that's why it'd be different, and it's like I always see it as like it's a double-edged thing where it's like we can be on one end where it's like very nonchalant and we're not caring at all how it comes off, we're being very genuine, but caring a little bit of how it looks does go a long way, especially doing things the way we're doing, where like we can get away with not giving a fuck about it if we had multiple cameras and they're all record, and then we had a badass editor to do it
Yeah.
afterwards. But since we're at the helm of it, we have to be a little more conscious of it than most. You know what I mean? Like Conan O'Brien or Eric Andre, like they have producers,
Oh, if we have
cinematographers,
two
people watching it.
keyboards, we could also have one keyboard completely hotkeyed up
Yeah.
to like have sound effects.
Yeah, exactly. Like we'll be able to produce stuff that really hasn't been being done so much.
Yeah.
Because you always have, like, it's like a separation of the talent and the techies or whatever, but now we have to kind of, like, be bold.
You like that? You like that distinction, right? It was such a great distinction for me. Like, it seems so, like, it can be a little offensive, but then again, it's a little real. Like,
that's what I was wondering if it was. I was actually thinking that this morning, actually. It was just like, is that dangerous to think that? Or should we always be, like, trying to marry those and bridge them and, like, oh, look, I know I'm good at one thing, but I should always learn the other?
I feel like...
Or should we be like insects
when
and
I
specialize in one avenue?
When I was young, I really wanted, like, dude, again, I'm telling you, I had so much respect for the techies. They always considered me, like, again, talent.
Yeah.
Be on the stage, do the thing.
I feel like that's just the old.
And I hate the word, you know, because it brings such a, I don't know, like, bias. You know, I hate that bias of talent. Like, it makes you feel like shirts and skins, or it's worse than shirts and skins.
Yeah,
like you have more. One has less dignity.
Yeah, it grandizes the ego a little bit for, like, when people are like, oh, they need the talent. They don't have to try as hard. They're just talented, and then these guys
dude,
have
we had
skill.
a state of the art. We had a state of the art fucking, like, thing, and not knowing how to run it. Was actually ridiculous. It was like when we were out with Ray Abergo. Remember that guy?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, the amount of wires and the amount of computers, monitors, and buttons and slider things, that's the same amount of shit I had in my high school.
Yeah,
bro, it wasn't different. The only difference is I didn't play with it. The only people that played with it were a very select group of 3 to 4 kids that were there at all times doing the shit. Yeah, and I dabbled it a little bit when I started doing stage managerial stuff, because I'm managing techies and talent. Like, that's the closest I can get to director without being the actual teacher. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, great.
Having the final say on everything.
Yeah,
it's like the assistant director. Like,
I'm director when he's not there. I'm making sure he's ready. Because
it does take a lot. Like, people don't really realize it. Even like the old school way and new way things.
That's why I say I have skills for this, man. There's a lot of my skills though that I haven't really thought about though in a long time, and a lot of skills that still aren't useful just yet. Because I know a lot of stuff about managing, like, one act plays and all these techies and talent together. And that's why I have these things like, oh, I want the band here. I want to be able to go ba and ba when I say ba.
Exactly.
That's
the beats, the timing, the pacing,
and blocking. Like, hey, you need to move. That's what I'm fucking directorial almost. Like, Jack's able to see visions of the script in his head.
Yeah, he can look ahead.
I'm more so able to, like, tweak and, like, see things, like, what's actually going on, the reality of the situation, to make it happen as effectively as possible. It's different things.
No, it makes sense. I'm gonna tell Mom to disconnect my phone service after I enable two-step verification from me.
I don't understand
that.
that.
Got fucked and you can't
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck.
That would be the biggest headache for me. So I remember when I had to switch phones and doing two-step verification and then re-verifying on the, like, this is a fucking word.
That's why you have to just get on the Google Cloud, man.
But that's why. Well,
you
do that, but verify and you gotta get whatever.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
With your emails and whatever.
Look at me, I'm not Indian. I'm real.
You gotta get on a call with them.
That's all it comes out.
With your ID and your face in the same picture. I always sit between the cushions, bro, and it makes me, like, fall in sometimes.
Still better than the previous couch.
It is so much better. I'm so happy this is here. It's fucking great.
Thanks again, John, to your family and all that. Being cool, just giving this shit for fucking free. Like, I was thinking, fuck, I'll give you guys a couple of bones.
No, man, again.
I mean, if y'all can throw it out anyway.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. It was just a throwout. Like, if it
just
wasn't here, it would end up in some other fucker's house for free.
It just is this weird thing. I'm like, I should.
It's like we gotta.
Yeah, exactly. Like I gotta recuperate the benefit you're giving me and gotta help you out somehow.
Nah, man, just just beer.
Yeah, just keeping a chill spot, vibe, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely, just like for me, like it's just being here is already worth it enough.
Oh yeah, for real. I mean, that's always, even whenever I was younger and I had like this little guest house behind my parents' place, it's just, I always liked this idea of like I was never cool enough to be doing drugs or doing this, but like I like having the spot, facilitating the spot for people to be able to come and just hang out and just not worry about whatever the fuck you can say and do whatever drugs do and say with it. Who gives a shit? We're all fucked up and we're all fucking having a good time here. That's the main thing. That's it. You know what I mean? Everybody's fucking having a great time. Do some hippie shit, but what the fuck ever. I don't know. Like, that's just it. Like, I don't want us to everybody to have to feel like, oh, we all gotta be like selling a product and we all gotta be super entertaining for whatever the fuck. No. We're just doing whatever the fuck. We're just taking a snapshot of our lives at the moment, of our conversation at the moment. And we're gonna see this when we're like 80, 90 years old.
Yes. Oh, the good and the bad.
That was fun.
Again,
I don't know what else other than just being old, truly.
With the white hair and shit.
That was funny. Like that would have.
Is there like a national old people day or something? Like we gotta do one of those where we all dye our hair super white and act super old.
Yeah. I love it. Yeah, dude. I already feel like old as shit. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna wait for my body to catch up to my brain here. It's just like, all right, I'm like, let's go. Fuck it, man.
That would be super funny, yeah.
What does everybody else got to look forward to? Just get emaciated and
Let me show you what it looks like, bitch.
Whatever. You do whatever the fuck, man.
I really want old MILFs on the pod.
Old MILFs?
Old MILFs.
That's what I was wondering for Mother's Day. We gotta get some MILFs, but it's like, oh man, like I know like one or two, but it's just like it's gonna be like over like the internet or Discord, but like it'd be cool to have one here too.
At least Discord, fucking.
Let me reach out to the one on Facebook Messenger and be like, hey, I need them to be on camera with their kids and shit though. Like, oh,
there was this one.
It was so funny to get that.
There's this one MILF I used to mess with on like Discord, bro.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, she was basically a pedophile. Cause like it would be me and my group of friends that were like all 14 at the something at the time.
Oh yeah. I've been there.
I
had phone sex when I was a girl. I was in like
and she would be sending us to the group chat.
30.
To the group chat, yeah, of like plus 30-year-olds.
Older.
It's just fucking like playing with her pussy and shit with like kids and insanity, bro.
But we're guys, so it's like different. You know? It's not as creepy or weird because I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna explain it away. Like, oh, it's just the logic and why it's right. This is. I don't know.
I was okay with it. Fuck you. I
That's
wanted to see pussy.
And I'm sure there's some females that were with older male that was attracted to them while they were underage, and they're never gonna say anything about it. And that's basically the same premise with the guys, you know, like they say bros before hoes kind of thing. We have another rule where it's like, I don't know, it's like unspoken almost. You get a fucking chick to do this shit, like you're not gonna be outing her. I mean, you'll probably talk to your homies, hey bro, check this shit out.
Check
but
it
there's
out.
no way we're gonna like ruin it for everybody.
I came across it with the homies too. It's crazy.
And that's funny. It's so fucking. To me, it's funny.
That was the thing. Like I had never jacked off to this shit.
Yeah.
But like, it's fucking crazy.
It's insane.
That this bitch is like sending us pictures or like videos of her playing with her pussy when we ask, like when we bully her into doing it. Like,
The
no,
bullying.
I swear to God, it wasn't just asking. We
Of
were
course.
bullying
No, of
her
course.
into doing
That's
it.
even better. Exactly. Like, oh my God, I can't believe you guys are making me do this. It's so.
But it was
funny.
on some like it was
It's
on
so
some like
funny.
role play ass shit for us, or like at least for me, like
Yeah,
oh,
like, yeah.
bully her, I'm role playing this shit, whatever.
Yeah.
And she fucking does it.
Whoa!
And we all celebrate, and she feels
Yeah.
great about
Yeah,
herself.
that's the thing. Exactly. It's like because that. I mean, I'm just gonna play it straight here. That would never happen in the opposite way.
It would not.
Where there's just a bunch of young girls and there's an old guy showing his fucking dick.
And all the girls are like,
That would
oh!
never happen. It's just the personalities of
Show
the
me your
sexes.
dick.
It does not really happen unless the females are on such an opposite end. Exactly, like being on the Clockwork Orange level of like, we're degenerate, show us your dick, like.
It would have to be.
I don't see it happening as often as a bunch of young
You know,
teenagers
I'm
like,
not even gonna
show
lie.
us your dick.
I still
And the girl,
don't.
like,
I've still never seen Clockwork Orange. I've seen
Yeah,
the
yeah.
famous rape scene or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I still don't get it. Like, are they supposed to be like what's the joke? You know what I mean?
What
Like,
is this song is playing like I'm singing in the rain.
dude,
Singing
I
in
almost
the
sent a
rain.
gif of that today when Jack was saying that he was biking in the rain all night.
Oh damn it! Yeah, that was. The
I
worst.
could have sworn that the song "Singing in the Rain" had an image of him biking in the rain, and I really wanted that gif. You
Oh,
ever
yeah,
seen the movie? He does that, I think.
I don't know if they ride bikes, but yeah, they're in the.
I think I remember that scene, dude.
Maybe I haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah, at least
I'm gonna
at least I figured to myself there is an old black and white movie, or
not
like
black and
slightly
white.
colored movie with.
Slight.
They didn't have all the colors back then, you know.
They did not have.
They were
all the
missing a little bit of
colors.
blacks, but
Just a little bit.
I was pretty sure they had a bike somewhere.
It's true. It's true. They didn't have that many. But they had enough. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's fast. That beats is fast, right? That was when you were still starting it with your guitar. Now I kind of started. But I mean, that's how you wanted it to start with the bass.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just fucking.
No, yeah, I just like to hear it
I'm
now.
just fucking around. I mean,
No,
every
I like to
time-
hear it now.
Sometimes I will like it
Context.
slower. I did a slower version and I did a faster version. Jack was like, I kind of like the slower version. So
This is how. This is around the speed that I play it at. On the intro, you were doing it real fast. You were like, you were doing it real fast. But here, this is the speed that I normally play it at. Honestly, I would probably play it like
I mean, I'm standing next to it.
like 5 to 10, like a very smidge tempo below this. Like it's a little slower with very
I have
tiny.
a tendency to speed everything up, so it's like I'm always trying to.
Honestly, it's really
slow
good.
down a little.
I like you because
Trying.
playing ahead of the bass. 'Cause
That's
again,
it.
like,
So I'm in that burning me ahead because I'm like.
dude, but it's perfect because
works.
I'm trying to play behind, and you're like you play
I
ahead.
can't help but be
So it
ahead.
leaves a really good gap.
Yeah.
So for us to like just like
You're speeding up while I'm slowing down, and the Jack's just trying to aim in the
yes,
center. We meet up.
it
perfectly.
plays a really and sometimes I'm in the center too, and Jack's like it would have played the other role. I've been playing more with Jack like that.
Yeah.
To switch roles and try
It's so fun.
to
just
take
playing
the
along
middle
with
and him playing along.
Just
It's
playing
super
along
fun.
with the rhythms he's busting out, and it's like, oh hey, you're putting that rhythm. Okay, hey, I have this chord progression. But let me
Yes.
put it to the rhythm
That's why
you're
I say
putting
like
out.
I don't unless it's like fucking JoJo Mayer or something. I don't really I know he can pretty much play anything, especially given practice.
No, yeah, of course, exactly. Yeah, we're not gonna do some heavy.
It's like with me, like
double bass
I
shit
can't
or-
play fucking John the Fisherman like off of the first listen, but I think I've learned it before. Give me like, dude, even tomorrow I can probably
I'm
have
down.
it.
I'm
Like,
down to try it out. That's all. I feel like I tried it on the bass and I was like, I felt so out of my element. I was just like, how the fuck? I can do like and then like this the rhythm. The rhythm is so funky to me for some reason. I don't know why it. Like I can't get the timing.
eventually,
Especially with just fingers. It's not just pick. Like, that's the thing. I'm like...
well, for me,
My brain
everything
farts.
gets easier when it's fingers too, because like on his chords, they're all slaps.
Yeah.
They're just like
That's the easiest part. Like, and I can do that on guitar, but then it's... Yeah, exactly. That rhythm, I can't remember it for some
It's
reason.
crazy.
My brain, I don't know what. I need to try. I'll try earnestly again.
You probably just have to.
It's so hard.
I mean, for me, I need to learn the notes, but I can remember those accentuations pretty well.
Yeah.
I think if we just spent a lot of time listening to the song,
Yeah.
that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The more we listen to
I need to listen to it more and look at the bass tabs to be able to have it in the
It
next
is
couple
true,
days.
yeah.
So,
I know,
mean,
it's like, 'cause
it's
I've
a
heard
little
it,
bit
of course,
research, you
I've
know?
listened to it before, but it's just like, yeah, actively
Dude, and I
listening to try to
swear
count
I've
the-
learned that one too. That John Mudd story I told you about, that's not fake. Like, they called me Smiley and John Mudd.
Hey,
Those
Smiley,
are like
John the Mud.
John
Yeah.
Mudd, the
John
Smiley.
Mudd,
Those are
John
the only
Mudd.
two names they call me, bro.
John
one,
Mudd sounds funny.
One was because I'd smile all the time. The second one was because I let a bitch do a mud facial on me.
Like she shat on your face?
No, she just
What is a mud facial then?
she
for
had
our
like a
viewers?
literal like a facial cleanse thing that she rubs
Of
on your
mud.
face,
Okay.
and it's like a clay mud thing.
mud, yeah.
And so it was like brown mud. And I did that. He's like, John Mudd.
John Mud.
And it stuck for a while. Yeah, so I had, dude, and I had the name John Mudd before I knew of John the Fisherman or anything like that. And it just like kind of like, oh, fuck, that's so cool.
That's sick.
Yeah, it just,
John Mud.
I don't know. It's not that close, but it's close
No,
enough.
yeah, you got two songs, yeah. John
Mud
the Fisherman and Mud.
And Fish, John
Yeah.
Mudd. Oh, my name is
Mud.
Mud and John the Fisherman.
Exactly.
You see? Yeah.
John Mud.
Yeah, so I like that. That kind of itself steered me towards Primus. John Mudd.
Mama said I'm like mud like a fisherman. Mama said I'm mud, but I'm John. I'm John Mud, Mama said.
Amazing. I gotta go to the restroom real quick.
Uh-oh. Spaghetti. Just entertain you a little bit before I gotta go to this work. Excuse us. Un momentarino. What else you want? Water? Wait, wrong way. Whatever, man. What else do you expect? What else do you expect? You son of a bitch.
It's always great being alive for you. We're at Top of the Mountain, Season 4, Episode 12, Clark. I tell you so what. I've been so freaked out when we were making like AI images and Clark fucking just shows up in the background. It's insane. It's insane what the AI is picking up. And again, when I watch Matt and Shane's secret podcast, it is so chill, man.
Yeah.
It's like I realize when
just
I
hanging out.
when I almost model like my I mean I don't model everything off. I have so many inspirations,
Shane.
right? But like no, I'm talking about hyponics
Oh, really?
with the way that he's interacting. He's so high energy, very high octane.
that's
Wants
true.
to be with every. You know, like, I model myself off of him. He has no... It's actually insane, right? It's like how you watch Red Bar and he has no dead air when he's by himself. Hyponics is
Yeah,
the
it's
same
true.
way, but, you know, he's doing something completely different.
Yeah.
But he's able to
yeah.
have no dead air.
Yeah, being able to keep that.
Even if he's going to
Keep
the
it going.
restroom or he's talking to his dog or he's doing anything, like he's constantly on this like super high octane that I don't know, people don't lose attention.
It's hard, yeah.
It-
It's hard
it's-
to maintain that. I feel for like other people, and it's just like this guy.
It is.
Like, they're able
And-
to
And,
bust
and,
it
and it's
out.
really been starting to make me realize how much of a job it really is.
Yeah.
To be at that level of octane 24 fucking 7 every day, 5 days, 6 days a
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
Like, all right,
Yeah.
dude, he's an auctioneer. He's
Yeah.
so tired when he gets off. He probably can barely even fuck his wife.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah.
super. It's insane, bro.
It takes a lot of dedication.
I can't believe it. And then by Matt and Shane's secret podcast, by comparison, seems like they just get together on a random Friday throughout the week and
and they
just
just
kind of
fucking
talk
around.
about whatever they.
Yeah, exactly.
It's such a different vibe.
So it's like trying to bridge those two, you know. Like, well, I mean, we do have a little bit of some, you know, pre-production wherever you can see all this.
The
crazy shit,
hypersaturated media for the
you
kids
know.
with
But
Zoomers.
At the core of it, it's still just that other end of just we're just fucking around. We're just getting together and just shooting the shit. Like,
Yeah.
we're just saying whatever the.
You got a little bit of
fuck's
Matt
like-
and Shane's secret in there. But you got a
Yeah.
little bit of
Yeah,
Conan. You know,
yeah,
you got a little
bit of. Some,
yeah,
you know,
I remember that. You got that
pre-planned-
night show, Tonight Show, Daily Show kind of a
Yeah.
vibe to it.
for real.
It is, man.
And we have a little bit of all of that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
'Cause we gotta.
A little bit
we
of
gotta.
musical segments.
Yeah. And then that's another thing I was just trying to think too. Is like, fuck, I gotta focus more on the music or something again too. It's like we haven't done it in a while. Like, all right, let me get back to the roots of the
We're doing real
real
good with
thing.
it.
Was like we're banned first and foremost. Is comedy shit is just this fucking side fucking thing. It's just like
It's something that we're working on that we more than likely aren't as good at as music.
that's why.
And that's
it's
not
like
to
we're-
say that we aren't good at the comedy yet.
Yeah.
That's just to say that we've been working at music longer.
Yeah, we're more musicians than we are at this shit because we just haven't done this as long.
Yes.
That's really it. But I mean, I could see us being able to do this more. Like back
Although,
then, you would have to be.
Then again, if we go on a place like Kill Tony, I feel like we have a way better shot at getting recognized for our comedy than our musicianship.
Yeah, of course.
Like, I feel like me, if I was to go on and say, like, oh, I'm a guitar player, or I'm a bassist, and then give me a guitar or a bass, dude,
Yeah.
I would suck.
It's
Like,
different.
I
than-
get hated on so
it's
much.
just different than the shit that they're trying to do or whatever. But it's like the comedy
Yes.
part.
But the comedy, I could probably fucking nail.
Yeah, like if I would do, I would get on the instrument and I'll just. Do, like,
I think
fucking around on
maybe the
purpose.
musical philosophies are just different, but the
Yeah, yeah.
comedic philosophies are very
Well,
similar.
in my head, it's just like there's no reason to do any of the Mexican drum off shit because they always choose the fucking guy. They never.
Yeah, it's rigged.
Even
It's
though,
rigged.
yeah, dudes have clearly beat the fucking dude. Like, there's.
Again, I think Blue Lips
Fucking
won that
bullshit.
one time, but it's
That's
okay.
what I'm saying. I saw at least two guys that did better than the fucking
Yeah.
main dude, and like
Yeah.
way better, and they're just like, but our guy still wins. Like, whatever, dude. Whatever. It's rigged from the start. Just make it known. Whatever. I like it as an idea. I like it as a concept. It's just that it's never going to happen. That dude's never going to be replaced.
He won't. And the people love him. Like, it's just impossible.
That's why. It's fucking bullshit, man. You fucking liars. I don't know. That's the only thing I don't like about it. I don't like liars. I don't like
It's a
people
little bit
saying
fake,
it's
yeah?
something that when it's really another thing without being explicit about, like, oh, we're just fucking around. But whatever, man.
That his bad days could be better.
Motherfuckers.
Again,
Yeah,
I think if it wasn't so, man, that's the thing about Kill Tony. Again, if it wasn't so about Tony,
Yeah.
it could probably be better.
Yeah, the whole thing is
If he had a little bit more heat to like distribute between like his like Red Band, like if Red Band was more prominent, if he could distribute the heat between him and Red Band, he might be able to
little
be
more.
cooler and just have a little
Because
bit.
the whole thing is about Kill Tony, so it's like it's supposed to be all about the Tony.
Supposed to be he's a star or
Yeah.
whatever.
He's
And
the star of the show.
I respect it. It's just fuck, man. Again, you would probably be a lot better if you didn't do that.
It's just that, I mean, that's the thing. That's why the whole, that's the whole format of that. It's supposed to be Tony and his panel of dudes, and they're rating and roasting new comics that are coming up. And like, you're good, and you
I
suck.
think at least he's a natural evolution of what it was before then, and
Yeah.
this will be the new iteration, is the new natural evolution of that. I feel it's gonna be very good.
It's true. Yeah, it is the current iteration of where it's at, and then we're the even further iteration now. So we're gonna be over here judging Kill Tony the way he's judging comedians.
And it's crazy because Red Bauer and stuff like that are the iteration, the new
Yeah.
iteration of that. We would be
Keep
like,
going.
we're like Zoomers compared
Yeah.
to what Red Bar is,
Yeah.
compared to what Kill Tony and the Joe Rogans are.
They're all the older
It's
generation. This
almost
is the
so far
newest.
detached, but it's like in that Call of Duty thing that I was telling Jack about the other day. Like, old school Call of Duty players do this and do this and this. But in reality, the gap between old school pro Call of Duty players and pro modern Call of Duty players is only 10 years. You know? But it's such a vast diversion of meta that it's like you can tell from like just a quick
Yeah.
glance like how old this fuck
These
is.
motherfuckers, yeah, you buy their tactics.
What
and shit,
age
like,
of by their tactics,
Yeah.
dead ass.
No, how old? I bet you.
What
a
age
motherfucker-
did you grow up in
Yeah.
fucking shooter games?
I bet you grew up with a flip phone, motherfucker. Get outta
This
here
is
with
the
that
new
shit.
iteration. Get ready,
Oh.
folks! Here at Top of the Mountain, season 4, episode 12, Clark.
Yeah. We had Glark live at Top of the Mountain, and it's going to continue on mañana with episode 13.
It will.
So please go ahead and join us.
With
Tune
more
into
guests,
that.
and we have White Neck.
Even more. We got wide neck, long neck, all the necks. Everybody. Daddy long leg, daddy long neck, all the whatever. But I guess.
Mommy long,
you know.
pussy. Bye, everybody. We wanted to say bye an hour ago, but now we're just saying it because we love you all. We couldn't say bye about an hour ago.
See you later. Bye.
Goodbye.